Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome back to the channel. How's everybody doing out there? How's everybody doing out there? What's up, Daryl? Appreciate you joining. What's up, OL? It's been a few days, man. Been a few days. Been having to like just touch some grass. You know what I'm saying? If y'all feel me, you understand. I've been having to touch some grass. So, yeah, man. I think I went live at a good time because we got a sell off in the market. We just began. Well, we're about to begin the new month of trading. All right, across all markets, we are entering the last month of the third quarter. Last month of the third quarter. And guess what? Manipulation going on. Manipulation. What's up, Lenny? Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Nah, we ain't turning desks, Lenny. I should have turned my desk Friday, but I didn't do it. But welcome back to the channel, man. I appreciate y'all joining. We got a massive sell-off going on right now. XRP down to 278. We're going to get into it here in a minute. Get a few minutes to let a few more people join the live stream. OL. Hey, boss, is there fireworks later? What you mean, OL, fireworks? What do you mean fireworks later? Right now, we got a sell-off. So if you want to consider that fireworks, then yeah, that's fireworks. But if you just join it, man, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Daryl, why you laughing at that, Daryl? That's fireworks, you know what I'm saying? It's fireworks. If a sell-off is fireworks to you, then so be it. Are you asking me if we get a blow-off top later today or this week? We have to wait and see. BTC about to miss an important close. We got 23 minutes, so we got about 23 minutes. Excuse me. We got about 23 minutes, and then the financial markets will enter the new month. We will be in September. So this is the last day of the month. We're coming down to the last few hours. It's already September. It's about to be September in Asia. So go and get into it. If you're just joining, man, make sure y'all smash that like button. Come over here and tap into the Patreon. The link is in the description. Join the Discord. All right. Tap into that. Smash the like button if you're brand new. Subscribe to the channel. Still growing the channel. Still trying to get my subscribers up. So let's come over here. Let's review some prices. Let's review some prices. All right. So we currently got XRP selling off right now, down to $2.78. We got Stellar XLM down to 35 cents. We got XDC 7 cents. Hopefully y'all are ready to. Hopefully y'all got some cash and ready to accumulate, because there's some discount opportunities. Don't sit there and wait and be like, oh, you know, like a deer in headlights. Don't sit there. And if you need to accumulate some of these assets and you're able to, you're going to sit there. You're probably going to want to wait for it to come down a little further. You might want to just get ready to deploy capital. We got HBAR currently trading at 21 cents. We got Bitcoin trading at 108,000. We got ETH trading at 4,300. Quant 103, DAG 3 pennies. We got IOTA trading at 18 cents. IOTA looks like it's at a steal. Algorand 23 cents. Internet Computer 475. We got Sologenic 31 cents. Solana $201. Flare 2 pennies. Cardano ADA trading at 81 cents. Chainlink $23. We also got ZBEC 0.00. It's not even a penny. 0.003. Ondo trading at 89 cents. Stronghold SHX 2 pennies. We got Sui trading at 325. We got VeChain trading at 2 pennies. We got XLR trading at 30 cents. Aave 315 and Velo 1 penny. If y'all want me to review or cover anything else, y'all let me know in the chat. What's up, Night Owl? Shout out to you. Daryl, I picture fireworks going off in storage, burning down the building. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's crazy. All right. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes, man. We're gonna get into some manipulation, why the markets are manipulated. Yes, market makers, they're not showing no love to you retail investors, okay? Long-term investors, this might not be your year. No, I'm playing. I don't want to disappoint you, but long-term investing takes it takes a long time, okay? So if you're somebody who's long-term and you've been in XRP and some of these digital assets for like 8, 7, 6 years, hey, we are crossing over into a new age of everything. So it's going to take time. All right. And there's a lot of manipulation going on in the market because guess what? Large entities don't want you in these markets. So they're going to sit here. They got time because they got capital, they got resources, and they can sit here and stall y'all out. And that's what's going on. And are you mentally tough? Are you mentally prepared for that? Is it mentally damaging your psychology? Okay. What is it doing to you spiritually and psychologically? Because these things take time. These things take time. 1 second. But make sure y'all smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. All right. So it's August the 31st. We got about 19 minutes left. So let's come over to the main charts. Come over to the big screen. Let's pull up XRP. All right. What's up, Ryan? Shout out to you, man. Appreciate y'all joining. Appreciate y'all joining on this Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, wherever you're at in the world. Last day of the month. Tomorrow's a holiday as well. Memorial Day. No. Labor Day. I always get those two confused. But Labor Day. Tomorrow's Labor Day. So in the United States, it's a bank holiday. It's a holiday nationwide. So make sure you what I'm about to say. If you're trading, make sure you don't stay out the way of that. Okay. For y'all that's in the Discord or whatnot. Stay out the way if you're in the markets trading. Consider it a day off. All right. So that's how we're gonna treat that. All right, I'm a little rusty if y'all can't tell. I'm a little rusty. I ain't been on here in about a week. Been kind of just taking a break, man. You can't, content creating, it's a job. It's a job for real. So you got to kind of pace yourself. You don't want to get burnt out. So I felt like I was getting kind of burnt out, but we back at it. And at the same time, I'm sitting here doing real trading as well. So you definitely can get burnt out with this shit. But, all right, we got 18 minutes, y'all. 18 minutes. You can see the current candle that we're in, August. It's retracing, all right? And we're about to get a candle closure here in the 18 minutes for the month of August. And then we will open up in September. So, like I forecasted, if you've been watching me in the past, what do y'all see right here in price? What do y'all see? Yeah, man, I had to get a new desk. I got several desks. But what do y'all see right here in price? What is this in price right here? In about 17 minutes, this will become valid. This will be a valid level in price that we'll look for. Anybody know? Yep. Shout out to you, Night Owl. Shout out to you, Ryan. Yes, y'all are correct. It's a fair value gap. So here in about 17 minutes, this fair value gap will be a valid fair value gap. Yes, Lenny Bissy. Buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. So what you want to do is, if you're looking at XRP and you're brand new to my channel and you've never been here before, markets are ran by algorithms. They repeat over and over again. All right, we're going to get into that here in a minute too as well. Markets are ran by algorithms, and these algorithms repeat the same functions in price. So y'all want to highlight this area in your price. This is a fair value gap on the monthly time frame. Definitely want to highlight that. I'm going to go ahead and calibrate mine so I can have it for the upcoming months. 27284. And then the high of this candle right here is 23381. All right. And we're going to label that. We're going to call it a monthly BTC Fair value gap. All right, so that's a key level in price. All right, as soon as we get this candle closure here in about 16 minutes, I want to sit here and watch the new candle print, and we're going to get some type of directional bias. Let's go ahead and zoom out to the 3 month as well. Let's go out to the 3 month. So that 3 month candle, man, that 3 month candle is kind of retracing. It's about to close as well. No, it's not about to close. So on the 3 month time frame, we have one more month to go in the quarter of, in the third quarter of 2025. We got about one more month in the third quarter of 2025. So what I can kind of see, all right, if I go back down to the monthly, maybe, all right, as we open up the last month of 2020, the third quarter, I could see us trading down into this, all right, make it efficient. Do we have to fill it completely? We might not have to. I don't want to see that though. I want to see us come down into it to offer some type of fair value, offer a discount. Some of y'all gonna sit there and stare at it and not take advantage. A lot of y'all that need XRP right now are gonna not take advantage of the opportunity if this decides to retrace and come down here and accumulate. All right, the top of that gap is 277. And then we got the midway point of the gap is 254. So they're going to offer discounts. They're going to drive it down into this to make this efficient. That's going to be a smart money accumulation area right there inside of this area. And then if we stay above the midway point, so what do I mean by that? If we trade down into this gap right here and don't close below it. So we can trade down into it and fill it. But I want to see if we can close above the midway point and continue to move higher. That's going to set up perfectly for the fourth quarter of the year. Jeffrey Mix, what's up, man? What's up? Appreciate you joining. Shout out to y'all for joining. Make sure y'all smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. All right, share the video, subscribe, click the link in the description, join the Patreon, join the Discord. All right. So that's what I'm forecasting. So right now, short term, I see us trading down into this fair value gap. All right, that's what I want to see. That's exactly what I want to see. So we got about 13 minutes and we will begin the new month of trading. All right, 13 minutes. We will begin the new month of trading. If we look at the economic calendar, tomorrow is a bank holiday. We got a lot of high impact news going on in the calendar this week. So this is the first week of September. And we got a lot of noise and a lot of things going on. Ignore the bank holiday. So I'm not expecting nothing as far as a lot going on in price tomorrow. But the market makers are definitely being slick by driving price down to these discounts. Even Bitcoin, everything is going down right now here in the last few minutes of the month. And that's not random. Hopefully y'all know that's not random. What's up, Lawrence, man? Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Appreciate you joining. All right. Appreciate you joining, Lawrence. If y'all are just coming in, make sure y'all smash that like button. If you're just joining, we're talking about XRP. We got a monthly closure coming up in about 12 minutes. Monthly closure. And then we will begin September. That'll be the last quarter of the year. Excuse me. The last month of the quarter. I'm all over the place. I'm a little rusty. Go look at the weekly candle. We also get a new weekly candle print as well. They're definitely driving it lower. We're already inside of a weekly fair value gap. Got about 11 minutes. 11 minutes. So how y'all feeling out there, man? Y'all let me know in the chat, man. How y'all feeling about crypto right now? What's the sentiment been like? I've been touching grass. I've been out I haven't been focused on crypto like I should have been. I mean, like I normally do, because hey, this is just the summer months. You got to kind of like tune out, prepare your mind for the fourth and the first quarter. Lenny said liquidity sweep all yesterday, lows wiped out. We're going to look at it, Lenny. We're going to definitely look at it. Soon as this candle prints, I want to see how we open. We're most likely going to open bearish, and I want to see what we do. Night owl, you said down to 272. Let's see. So we got about 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left. What the Twitter streets been like, man? What has the Twitter streets been like? Y'all know that's a lot of people, or X. What's the streets been like? What's the sentiment out there? We're gonna look at YouTube. I haven't even looked at even any crypto or XRP influencers. I haven't been looking at nothing. 1 second. All right, my bad. Night Owl, you said take out July low. July low, let me see. Oh, that's a long drop, Night Owl. Before we get to the July low, we need to come down and feel this inefficiency right here. I'm still bullish. Because if you zoom out to the, let's say 3 month is still bullish. We still got one more month. So maybe within this last month, they retrace it, offer another discount. And that sets up perfectly for the fourth quarter. Of the year. So that's what I want to see. What's up, Mark? Appreciate you joining. Lenny, traded down to the weekly fair value gap and moving towards the monthly. Yep. Let me see. All right, we got 8 minutes and 50 seconds left. And it's currently 7:50. If y'all are in my Discord, y'all in the Patreon, we got a macro going on. So y'all should know what the macro is. If y'all not in the Discord, y'all not in the Patreon, y'all want to learn how to trade, you want to learn technical analysis, want to learn how I do it, then click the link in the description. All right. I got different services, different products. But if you somebody who want to learn this skill set, learn this trade, once you learn it, nobody can ever take it from you. So it sticks with you as long as trading exists. So these markets never go away, but they're highly manipulated, like you've been seeing. All right. No reason why we should have not broken out yet, but guess what? Markets are manipulated. And we're going to get into that. We're going to get into some of that here in a moment. And if you're just joining, we're just waiting for this monthly closure. I want to see how we open up on the the new month, September. Initially going into September, I'm going to be bearish. How many of y'all are looking to buy more XRP? That's what I want to know. Everybody that's in the chat, how many of y'all are still looking to accumulate more XRP? All right. Because guess what? Another opportunity presenting itself. Paul, appreciate you. Do you see it going down any more this week? Yep, Paul, I do. If you're just joining, Paul, I want to see it come down. I mean, we're going to come down 272. The midway point of this fair value gap right here, that's about 252. And if we get really extreme and fill in the entire gap, 233. But if they really get crazy, we're coming down. We're selling off. And y'all know where it might go if we sell off. Let me show you. If we get really crazy, if we get some type of just reversal in the market, how many of y'all remember, and let me hide some of this. And guess what? These things never left my chart. When it comes to XRP, these things are still in my chart. On a 3-month time frame, y'all remember y'all was nervous about this? Y'all remember this area right here in price? It's still a factor. This is still a large factor in the market. And it will really suck if they dropped it down here to this level. OL. So many influencers saying XRP would be $4 before the end of August. They so wrong. Paul, wow, that's super low. It's not too bad, Paul. Lenny, it would have to be below $1 for me to buy. That's what I'm saying, Lenny. Me as well. Daryl, if it drops way down, I'm gonna buy more, but not at these prices. I agree. Jeffrey Mix, XRP holder, staying strong. Shout out to you. Ryan, bags been full for years. Shout out to you, Ryan. What time is it? All right, we got about 5 minutes left. 5 minutes, and we will begin the month of September in the markets. Salute to you, TZ. Appreciate you joining. Salute to you. If y'all are just joining, we're just watching XRP, waiting for the monthly closure. Paul, you said, so what's your buy-in price if it drops? I'm not, me personally, I'm not buying XRP because I've been in XRP for a very long time. But if somebody hypothetically wanted to accumulate, I got this area in the market right here that I got highlighted. It's shaded in pink. This is called a fair value gap. The markets are algorithmic. If the if the institutions want to drop price down to a discount, they're going to want to accumulate in this area right here. All right. That will be my first initial. If I wanted to accumulate, this would be my first initial area inside of this fair value gap around 270. Let me see. 272, 263, 253. And if they get really crazy, 243, 233. All right. These are not random levels. They are algorithmic. They repeat over and over again. But like I was saying a minute ago, who remembers on the 3-month time frame, this area in price, if they get really crazy, which they're known for doing that, there goes that 3-month fair value gap that never went anywhere. It's still a factor, all right? Because guess what? They can open up. I'm still bullish though. I'm sticking to my bullish bias. But guess what? If they opened up, let's see. We got some time. We got a while. But this is still a factor in my charts, all right? And that's a deep discount: $1.70, $1.50, $1.22. I don't want to see that. It's time to go, man. That's why I've been tapped out. I've been focusing on other markets. If you don't know, I'm a futures trader. I trade the futures markets, and that gives me something else to do besides looking at crypto all day. That's, a long-term investment. Crypto is not a good get rich quick anymore. It's a long-term investment. Edwin, shout out to you. How many XRP should we have? Edwin, when did you get in XRP? How long have you been in XRP? You should only have as much as you're willing to risk and afford. That's what I'm going to say. Paul, I was also buying for a long time as well, but I will get more if it drops. XRP is going to have to come down to these levels for me to look at it. It's going to have to come back down to this 3-month fair value gap. So if it doesn't do that, I'm not interested at all, because guess what? XRP, when you zoom out to higher time frames on charts, it's in a premium. It's definitely not at a discount. So we're running at a premium on higher time frames. But as you zoom in on price, they are offering discount opportunities. I believe they're going to open up. They're about to open up this market during Asia. And I think they might just sell it off right quick. That'll be interesting. All right, we got 3 minutes. I'm staring at NQ right now, waiting to pull the trigger. Nah, Lenny, don't do it. Don't do it. Wait till Tuesday, Lenny. Don't wait to just let the holiday pass by. You can practice trade it, but as far as live money, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm trying to tell you. Don't do it on Monday, which is a bank holiday. The institutions ain't gonna be in there. Institutions ain't gonna be in there. I got 33 people watching. Make sure y'all smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all joining. Click the link in the description if y'all want to join the Patreon and the Discord. Click the link in the description. So got 1 minute and 20 seconds. Yeah, Paul, wait till two. If you're a trader, don't trade tomorrow. Wait till Tuesday. All right. And normally Tuesdays after a holiday are slow as well. So definitely later in the week, we should see more price action like Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So we got 58 seconds, y'all. 58 seconds, and we will open up the month of September. All right. Y'all be mentally prepared. Get ready for the month. All right, about 45 seconds. So the month of July, or excuse me, the month of August was a bearish month. So they retraced price with the longer term, with a higher time frame trend. So the market is still bullish, as you can see, consecutive months of straight price action up. But now we're about to close and they're about to offer some type of efficiency. We got 24 seconds. All right, I got 13 seconds. All right, 5 seconds and we will begin September. 2. Boom. We are in the month of September in the financial markets. It has just begun. All right, so that monthly candle just printed. You need to be operating on Eastern Standard Time if you're charting. The algorithm and the markets are ran on Eastern Standard Time. So wherever you're at in the world, you need to adjust to that time frame. All right. All right. So what's your bias for the month? All right. What's your bias for the month? It's clearly, it's clear as day where the market wants to go. So what's your monthly bias? We have 30 days, or how many days in September? We got 30 odd days in September. What's your monthly bias? All right. Do we come down, take out last month's low, or do we just shoot up and take out last month's high? But right below that low right there, we got a large inefficiency that is now valid. All right. It is now valid in the market. So it's clear as day where price kind of wants to draw to. It's not random. Price is always going to seek liquidity in inefficiencies. All right. It's always going to want to seek liquidity and inefficiencies in the market. Inefficiencies are just fair value gaps if you're brand new. They're just gaps in price that the algorithm leaves behind and later fills them in to make them efficient. I know that might sound technical, but it is what it is. Lawrence, you're bullish? I believe listen, if we're bullish, we're not going to, okay, Lawrence, let's say we go that we're bullish for the month. All right. We're going to drop down into this gap right here. All right. And if we're really bullish, we're not going to stay down there long. It's just going to be down there quick and then go. All right. Quick and then go. Lenny, they will hold price in the monthly range. Yeah. You got to also consider that the 3-month time frame. So if you go out to the 3-month, time frame, where does this candle close? Do they hold it all month? It's going to be very interesting. You better pray, all right? You better pray and hope these motherfuckers don't drive this, they don't pull this price all the way down, okay? You better hope they don't trade through that fair value gap. Well, it might be a good thing for some, but do they want to really offer retail another opportunity to accumulate XRP? If I'm thinking like a smart money entity, big money, big banks, I'm not going to offer you people no other opportunities to buy in at lower prices. I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to remain bullish. I'm kind of with Lawrence, but we will see a short-term retracement. But offering you a opportunity to get in, I'm not doing it. Why would I give y'all the opportunity to continue to accumulate XRP when we need the XRP to run the new financial system? All right. All right, so let's take a closer look at price. So we just began the new month. All right, we got 30 days. Let's go down to the weekly. All right, weekly time frame. We just began the new week of trading. All right, there goes that monthly fair value gap, but we're already trading in the weekly. I want to see us trade. What's your draw on liquidity? So Lenny, y'all in the Discord, what's your draw on liquidity? It's clear as day where this market wants to go. All right, we got last week's low. And then we got this low right here from July. All right. So price clearly wants to come down and seek liquidity, right? If you don't know what liquidity is, that's the orders in the market. We want to drop down there, sweep that liquidity right there. That's my draw. That liquidity is also at the top of that fair value gap on the monthly. So clear as day where price wants to go, right? All right. Currently trading at 277. We're definitely going to drop down to 272. But the question is, how deeply do we go into this fair value gap right here? How deeply do we go into this? Let's go out to the monthly again. And let's give some targets. Let's give some levels. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a Fibonacci, lay it from the top of this fair value gap down to the low. All right. Drop it from the top of the fair value gap down to the low. Let me calibrate it so I can know the specific and detailed levels with precision. So I want to get the low of this wick right here. That's 27284. And then I want to get the high of this wick right here, which is 23381. One second. One second, y'all. One second. God damn it. One second. I'm messing with my settings right quick. One second. Anyway, I'll do that shit later. My bad. So let's read the comments. Lenny, you said 276 next stop. Ryan, shake people out. Of course, man. Of course. Lenny, you said that. Well, that was quick. Ryan, I say we'll see 253. Let's look at it, man. Let's look at it. So, all right. So we just opened up the new month. Let's go down to the weekly. All right. My weekly bias is bearish, clearly. Clear as fuck. Okay. Clear as day where it wants to go. We got 272, the top of the gap. I think they drive it down a little further. Next stop will be 263. All right. I say they drive it down a little further. And the question is, where do they want to go with this? That's the question. How deeply do they want to go into this gap? Let's go down to the daily. All right, we just started the Monday, so it's a bank holiday, but I think they could possibly sell this off, all right? We just started a bank holiday on Monday over here in the United States. And there's a clear inefficiency right there. We already selling off during Asia. Let's go down to a 15-minute time frame. Wait. Yeah, 15 minute. So we're currently in Asia. I'm on a 15-minute time frame. You already can see price, what it wants to do. It's already in a sell program. So we already just took out these lows over here. Swept these lows. I want to see it come down a little further. Let's go down to the 5-minute. All right. Down to the 5-minute time frame. You can see price selling off. Paul, on the 16th, Powell will announce his rate cut, but it will drop in the short term, probably down to 250. Guess what, Paul? I don't know. Would 250 be a great price for some of y'all? I'm just. Where's the person that asked me how much XRP do you need? And I'm going to ask him. Oh, Edwin, you said about 6 months. So would 250 be a good price for some of y'all? Y'all let me know. But right now you got to exercise patience. You kind of got to exercise patience. Okay, Edwin, you say yes. Well, I would say yes. Once price drops down to these levels, and guess what? I give y'all the levels, all right? I give y'all the levels to expect. If you missed it, go back and watch the live stream, but I give y'all the levels. And as it drops down to these levels, you kind of want to set your limit order. So if you're somebody on exchange, you can go ahead, if it was me, because you don't know what kind of volume, you don't know if the exchange is going to lock up. You never know what they're going to do. But if it was me, I would go ahead and go to the exchange and set limit orders at these levels. And all you have to do is just let them be triggered. All you would have to do is let them be triggered. Time is 8 o'clock. All right. So what I want to do is I want to outline Asia. Asia session goes from 8 o'clock p.m. to 12 o'clock midnight. New York Eastern Standard Time. All right. We're in the Asia session. We just dropped down, took out some liquidity. And here in about 30 seconds, we will have a fair value gap that will form. Edwin, I'm trying to grab another 3,000. I'm in it for the long run. 3,000 XRP at these prices. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. Got to do what you got to do. We're going to calculate what that is right now. So pull out my calculator. All right, boom. We got a fair value gap on the 5-minute time frame for y'all in the Discord, y'all that's subscribed to the Patreon. We got a fair value gap right there. All right, let's see if price wants to trade up into that or break away and continue to go lower. Yeah, man. 3,000 XRP. Can y'all believe that, man? 3,000 XRP right now is worth about $8,280. Hey, man. Yeah, you might want to be patient. All right, you might want to be patient and let it come down a little bit more. You might want to be patient and let it sell off a little bit. Exercise patience. Don't be impulsive. Wait for price to come to you, your target objective. The ones that I outlined on this live stream. Paul, crazy. I was buying at 45 cents. Yeah, Paul, a lot of us was 45-cent gain, 30-cent gain, 20-cent gain, 50-cent gain, 60. But now at these prices, 3,000 XRP, I remember it was easy to get 3,000 XRP. It was nothing, all right? It didn't cost you too much to get those 3,000, especially if you was buying under 50 cents. But once it started getting up to about 50 cents, man, I was even complaining at 50 cents. I was like, nah, I don't want to touch it. But there was some occasions where I did grab some at 50. But 50 cents for me was getting pricey. Y'all don't remember the 4-for-1 days, all right? Y'all remember the 4-for-1s, the 3-for-1s? Some of y'all don't know nothing about that. Now it's 1 for 276. There was a time where you could get about 4 XRP for $1, 3 XRP for $1. But now 1 XRP gonna cost you 276. All right. The good old days, man. The good days, the glory days. Gonna be able to tell your grandkids about those days. 2020 was below 20 cents. Yep. I remember the 11 cents, 15 cents, 20 cents. I remember those days. Definitely remember those days. So the market has been selling off. I don't know what, I'm looking at intraday. So if y'all are just joining, I'm looking at price intraday. So these are like day trading concepts. What's up, Jay Manson? Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you joining on this Sunday. All right. Appreciate you joining on this Sunday. We're just reviewing the markets. We just closed the month of August, and now we're currently in September in the markets. And I need to look at the calendar to see what we have coming up. I've been locked into the futures market, so I've been kind of like tapped out. Sorry, this vertical trend line starts 12 o'clock midnight. And what do? We rally higher. So all day today, we've been selling off all day, all right? It's been a slow grind all day, sell off, and we're not done. I don't think we're done. Just been a sell off all day. In the meantime, I'm going to be watching XRP intraday. All right, I'm going to be watching this intraday because it's not done. So I'm going to say that. And we're going to just glance at, like, let's see, Bitcoin. All right, Bitcoin selling off. Where do I want to see Bitcoin come down to? Let's go out to the 3 month. Let's go out to the monthly. Just started the month. We got lows right here. We got all these lows. I think Bitcoin can sell off hard. If it does, I want to see this opening price of this candle right here. I want to see it draw down to that level. Let's see if it can draw down to that level. Right there. The opening price of this candle is about $102,000. $102,000 after creating a high of 124,000. Is this the beginning of the end for Bitcoin? We shall see. We shall see. Let's go out to the 3 month. What's up, Donna? Appreciate you joining. Shout out to y'all just joining. Again, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. All right, hit that like button. Tap into the Discord. Tap into the Patreon. The link is in the description below. All right, Bitcoin retracing. Let's look at ETH. ETH doing similar shit to Bitcoin. That was ETH's all-time high right here. Ethereum, that's the all-time high for ETH. We went up there and look what price did. It traded to it and then sold off instantly. And now, so far, again, I highlighted these levels in my chart on the weekly. Dropped down to this fair value gap. All right, and it dropped down there and then went high, took out the high, and then now we're retracing, coming back down. So it can potentially return back to this gap right here. So that's Ethereum. Let me go out to the monthly. Yep. So we can definitely get another retracement down for Ethereum, back down to discount. So everything's selling off right now, all right? But it's mainly a retracement so far from what I see. Let's look at XLM. XLM just opened up as well, looking very similar to XRP. XLM, you want to highlight this area right here. What is this in the chart, y'all? What is this? Make sure y'all smash that like button. 40 people in the building. What is this right here in the chart on the monthly time frame? Make sure you highlight that if you're looking to get XLM. If you're looking to accumulate more XLM, make sure y'all highlight the area. Edwin, how do you feel about Flare? I believe Flare is going to be huge, but right now, you know, it's kind of lagging behind because it needs sponsorship. And also, Flare needs DeFi regulations. So whenever they get DeFi regulations that are on the books and into law, yeah, Flare is going to be a huge asset. So in the meantime, Flare, there's no DeFi regulations. I believe all that comes after we get just standard crypto regulations, because DeFi is a whole nother beast. It's a whole nother animal, and they're definitely going to want to regulate it. They're definitely going to want to take control of it, over it. Ain't nothing free. Ain't nothing free. So that's XLM, fair value gap down to 35 cents. We might can come back down to 31 cents and then come back down into this other fair value gap again as well. All right, everything retracing right now. Everything retracing. XDC also retracing. Y'all in the chat. Y'all in the chat. All right. What is this right here? Plus, what is this right here? Get y'all participation going. What is this candle right here? This down close candle. And then what is this highlight? What is this area right here in price? Y'all let me know what that is. But XDC coming back down to offer y'all another opportunity. Everything is on sale, okay? That's how you got to look at it. Everything on sale. Y'all gonna complain? How many y'all want XDC? How many y'all want XLM? Shouldn't nobody want to be buying Bitcoin. I'm just saying, like, you should not want to buy $100,000 Bitcoin. Yep, it's a bearish, it's a bullish order block plus BTC. So it's a bullish order block, not bearish. Not bearish. It's a bullish order block plus fair value gap. So these are two highlighted areas I can potentially see XDC dropping down to. And if it does, let's say it drops down to the fair value gap, you can see another 7 cents to 6 cents XDC. All right, let me see what else I got. We'll check out some more. Let me see. Let's look at HBAR. Seeing similar shit. Let's go out to the monthly time frame. Similar things. HBAR is already at an inversion gap, so we're already sitting at a discount. But if they decide to drop it any lower, there's another fair value gap right there that you can blend in with this inversion gap. No lie, man. I think we got to watch these market makers. All right. We got to watch them. They just might fuck around and pull the rug on the entire market. How y'all gonna feel then? Especially if y'all been in this. How y'all gonna feel then if y'all been in this? For you people that are brand new, that might be the best thing since sliced bread, okay? That might be the best thing since sliced bread if they tank the markets and give y'all another opportunity. Me, I'm just gonna tune out. I'm gonna go do other things. I'm gonna trade other markets because I'm tired of this. Okay, I'm tired of this shit. It's time to go. It's time to start moving. But guess what? You got to be able to understand that the markets are manipulated 100%, controlled by AI and algorithms. So they're going to move at their own pace. They're going to do it when they're ready too. Not when you're ready, when they are ready. So it's a long-term game if you're investing. So HBAR already at a discount, 21 cents, 20 cents. Maybe giving you another opportunity to accumulate. Also, if y'all want me to cover anything, y'all can send a friendly super chat. I cover whatever market y'all want me to cover. It could be $1, whatever, just to support the channel. Let me know who's really rocking with me. So whatever y'all want me to cover, I can analyze it. And then here we are, intraday, looking at XRP. And you can see that clean sell-off, all right? Clean sell-off. And we're coming down to discount. So y'all have y'all coins ready. And that's not financial advice. It's been a long week. It's been a long month as well. August was a long month. But we got through it. Hopefully y'all are hanging in there. Hopefully y'all are doing well. But as far as sitting up here and let's go to YouTube right quick. As far as sitting up here and faking it with y'all, just being fake like most people, let's go to XRP crypto. All right, let's go check out the sentiment with the YouTubers. All right, let's go look at them. Let's get our laughs in. If you hold XRP, you're about to be shocked. I mean, how much more of that can y'all hear? You know what I'm saying? Are y'all not tired of that shit? Now, this is for new people, all right? Y'all might get excited for that, but if y'all been here for years, aren't y'all tired of if you hold XRP, you will be shocked? And then motherfucker get 23,000 views. Let's see. If you new to my channel, I'm strictly technical analysis. Now, every now and then we might veer off into some news and some headlines and some funny shit. But I mainly stick to technical analysis. That's what I specialize in. I believe I'm the only one in this space putting it down like I'm doing it. All right. XRP leaker just exposed everything. Come on, man. Okay, y'all let me know in the chat because I don't know what's been going on. Who exposed what? What XRP leaker exposed what? All right, is this some bullshit? I don't know. Crazy. Somebody said I hate that dude. Hamid. So XRP can go back down, back to $3 on the short term. Possibly, Hamid. I got no idea what he's talking about. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Aren't y'all not tired of this shit? XRP leaker just exposed everything. And people don't even have no idea what the hell. Because normally you will see shit that go viral. Let's see who is this. XRP holders, this will change our life forever. 20 trillion inflow. How many more times are y'all tired of hearing that shit? $20 trillion inflow. And then y'all ask when. All right. The money's going to come when they ready. Ripple XRP news, urgent XRP holders, Wall Street money about to pour in. And they told y'all this same shit 3 years ago. Institutions are going to move in when they're ready to move in. Yeah, B-Rush. As far as this crypto shit, I don't watch this shit no more. I can't watch this shit no more. It's just watered down, all right? I'm just here to shout out to you though, B-Rush. Appreciate you joining. But I'm just here to fucking, give you the news, keep it, I've been kind of just tapped out. You know what I'm saying? I've been tapped out. I've been focusing on the futures markets. And right now the futures markets are fun, all right? So it's way better market than what crypto is doing right now. So that's where I've been at. XRP needs to do this now. His views going down. That ain't normal for him. Because guess what? People are tired of him saying this needs to happen now. All right. Just crazy. XRP price controls with Brad Kimes. I hear you. I hear you. There go y'all favorite guy right there though. Is this prediction gonna come true? How high will XRP go in 2025? I believe he predicted like a couple $1,000s. Let's see if that holds water or holds weight. Oh, there y'all go right there. There y'all go. The hand over face shit. BlackRock is now buying Ripple XRP. How I plan to retire with XRP step by step. That might be a good video. She might have a good, nice little video. So for y'all that's asking how much crypto you should have, etc. Hopefully she ain't in there giving y'all no bad advice. I never seen her before, but maybe she's in there. I like to see fresh faces. I like to see brand new people to get their perspective, see how they think. So maybe she'll give a new opinion. How I plan to retire with XRP step by step guide. Don't follow her advice. Just listen to what she got to say. XRP 833% monthly multiplier. Okay. Let's see. The great financial reset that ain't never reset yet. You know what I'm saying? When is it going to reset? I think it's just going to be a smooth transition, me personally. I think it's just going to, y'all not even going to realize y'all in the great reset as far as the financial system. Because guess what? I just sent money from one bank to the other and that shit was instant. You already can do instant payments, like instant ACH payments. So if you bank with certain banks, you need to send yourself some money. You can do that shit instantly already. And it's quiet. They're quiet about it. They're not really, it's just something that you can do now. They didn't announce it. It's just now integrated and you can send money instantly and get it in seconds. So if you bank with certain financial institutions, you can do that. Other than that, man, it's been dead out here. XRP demo is live. Okay, it's been dead out here, man. This is just dead water. Here this guy go. He over here leverage trading. Buy XRP now or wait. He's over here leverage trading. That's what it looks like. Yep, USDT. Probably getting fucked up. 500x leverage. Getting wrecked. Be rushed. Institutions will move in when they are able to, and they are not able to yet, and people don't know when they're able to, because they ain't paying attention to what we paying attention to. Nope. What's up, Gabrielle? Shout out to you. Daryl, ha. Shout out to you, Daryl. Appreciate y'all joining, bro. Appreciate y'all joining. I'm just here for the price. Let me read this. Ripple CEO and CTO made huge XRP announcement live on air. I haven't done this in about a week though. I haven't came over here and just looked at this shit. She's a new face, all right? This chick is popping up. Maybe she got something to say, all right? Maybe she got some good insight, but she's definitely popping up on the algorithm. Who is this guy right here? BlackRock Insider reveals XRP dollar collapse, and that shit got over 100,000 views. That's crazy. That's crazy. I haven't seen him in a while, but he's still around. I guess because I ain't been searching. But anyway, man, that's the sentiment going on with retail right now. Let me go put in crypto news. And if you don't know, I like to use YouTube as a search engine. I like to use it as like a sentiment. I like to get sentiment from YouTube to see, okay, what's the sentiment like out there? I kind of use it like a newspaper. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just looking at headlines, looking at, columns in the newspaper. I'm just utilizing YouTube to do that. Be rushed. You said, I said 2 years ago, pay attention to Congress. Yeah, man, Congress dragging ass, but I think sooner than later, though. I think sooner than later. The real reason Bitcoin, Ethereum, and altcoins are crashing. A bunch of, look, why do everybody, check it out. Why does everybody have to do the whole hand over face shit? I just don't understand it. Just be original. I feel like just be original. You know what I'm saying? Just be original, be yourself, and things will come to you, all right? Things will come. I always trip out over that one right there. You know what I'm saying? The whole hand over face, like, that's a pause moment right there. That's a grown man on a thumbnail. That's a pause moment, okay? You would never catch me doing that right there. It's almost like he's in a hot dog eating contest. But you'll never catch me doing that. What's up, Mondo? Mondo, he said, yeah, I do the same thing looking for breaking news. Nah, B Rush, this shit ain't random. I've been trying to tell him. All right? I've been trying to tell him this shit ain't random. Let's come back over to XRP. Oh, we got some nice spikes going on right there. We definitely coming down lower. And if you just joining, I already showed y'all where I seen it going. Wait, if you just joining, go back and watch the live stream, and I told y'all where it should go. I'm chilling, Mondo, chilling, man. I ain't got much to talk about. Let me see. Just watching price, watching the markets. Frozen headline grabbers for clicks. Yeah, man. I ain't been on YouTube in about a week, about 6-7 days, because I've just been taking a break, man. I've been taking a break from this shit. I've been focusing on other shit. And I'm always watching the market. I'm in the markets every day, watching the markets every day. But as far as like, y'all might as well get your mindset off. Like, you know, you got to learn different skill sets. You got to get your hustle on. You got to kind of pull your attention away from just XRP. Even, you know, it's going to come in time, all right? It's a long-term investment. So that's what I'm pretty much trying to let y'all know. So many people frustrated. Some people ready to sell it. Some people ready to just end I ain't going to say that. I don't want to get flagged on YouTube. But some people just ready to end it because XRP has not done what they thought it was going to do. And they've been in this shit for 6, 7, 8 years. 6, 7, 8 years. All right. So you got to tune out. Out to the 15-minute. Back down to the 5-minute. B Rush, see, you need to give up that cornbread recipe. That will get... Man, yep, the cornbread recipe. I know what you're talking about, B Rush. I know what you're talking about. Gabrielle, haven't looked at crypto prices all weekend. Probably some good buying opportunities for some good assets. Oh yeah, Gabrielle, they happening right now. We're coming down lower. Everything is dropping off. Matter of fact, what's some things y'all want to look at? We could take a quick peek at them, and then we're gonna come over here and put y'all on to the real shit going on behind the markets. Mondo, what you think about the Clarity Act? You think it's going to pass next month? Yeah, I think, let me see. When do they come back from their break? And if they come back from their break by next month, yeah, I think it's going to pass because everything else is passed and they're fast tracking everything. So I think everything passes and moves forward. They already got half of the shit done. So we need to finish strong the end of the year. And like I always tell everybody, fourth quarter of this year and the first quarter of next year. Just like we seen last year. Well, this year, fourth quarter of last year going into the first quarter this year, everything went up, went crazy. I'm anticipating the same thing going into the fourth quarter of this year, the end of the year, and going into the first quarter. I think everything is just setting up to go higher. Frozen, you said HBAR? I just looked at HBAR, but I'll look at it again. Let's go look at HBAR. So just glancing at HBAR. If you're just joining, we checked it out a minute ago. Look, where is it at? Oh, right here. So HBAR, retracing down. It's already semi in a discount. And it's just dropped down into another discount. So 21 cent HBAR, y'all cannot beat that. Y'all can't beat a 21 cent HBAR, all right? So, if you know the future of all these things, it don't matter what market you look at right now, everything is on the sell-off, all right? Everything is on the sell-off. Even if I go over here and look at the stock market, I'm sure it's still selling off. Matter of fact, let's go look at it. Let me go pull up the NASDAQ. Let's go pull up the NASDAQ. So we just opened up on the NASDAQ, and it's actually not selling off right now. It's NASDAQ going higher. Let's go look at the S&P. Yeah, and the S&P is going higher. So crypto selling off though. Crypto selling off, stock market rallying, but I think the stock market wants to come back down a little bit. XLM Algo XDC. So if y'all just joined, I already went over XLM. I already went over XDC. I'll check out Algo right quick. If you missed it, go back and watch it. Algo. All right, Algo currently trading at a discount. It's at 23 cents. All right, 23 cents. Retracing. We're already inside of a monthly fair value gap. So let me highlight that. It's a discounted gap. We're inside of that right there, discounted gap. And inside of that gap right there, we got an order block. So we're inside of this down close candle right here. That's that order block right there. And then we're also inside of inside of the order block, there's another fair value gap. So I'm gonna highlight that. And these are key levels that price can refer to. So we're already at a discount. You can be patient and allow it to come down a little bit lower. And you might can get Algo at about 22 cents, 21 cents. That'll be another steal. And then you can measure the midway point of this gap right here. And if it decides to come any lower, it can drop down to 20 cents. So Algo, definitely at discount. Gabrielle, prepping the gin powder. Oh, the gunpowder for the rocket up. The spring is coiling up. Oh yeah, it's definitely coiling. Gabrielle, yeah, I will check it out. Thanks, Lenny. Okay. Y'all talking in the chat. If y'all are just joining, make sure y'all smash that like button. Click the link in the description. All right, things are selling off. And all you have to do is exercise patience. If y'all are looking to accumulate something, the way I would do it, it would be to set limit orders. All right, set your limit orders at your price targets where you want to enter at, and allow price to come down to you. All right, let it come to you. And the exchange will trigger your limit orders, and you're gonna be all set to go. Get an alert, you should be good. Look at XRP on the sell-off, man. XRP on the move on the sell-off. Go back out to the monthly. Weekly. And look at that. Look at XRP roll over. Roll over. And do y'all know there's people in here trading this? Y'all know there's people in here shorting this, making money. And guess what y'all are doing? Y'all on the sideline, which, I mean, you got to learn how to trade first. But there's people shorting this market and making money right now. And, you know, for you long-term investors, y'all are just sitting there, you know, complaining. Some people complaining, some people looking for the opportunity. But guess what? The people that are traders, they're in there shorting this. And then guess what? The capital that they make from shorting it, they're going to turn around with that capital and purchase XRP at a discount. So they're hedging and then buying the underlying asset. That's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing. There goes another SIBI right there. Just traded up into the SIBI. Now, for y'all that's in the Discord, y'all in the Patreon, all right? Gabrielle, Lenny, look how much smoother crypto is right now compared to what we've been seeing in the traditional markets. Look how much more smoother this is. Oh yeah, Lenny, I definitely, it'll be nice if Quant could go to $50. Yeah, I'd definitely be. I might have to sell a toe or something. I might have to sell a toe or something to get that Quant at $50. Still kind of expensive, so that's why I say I might have to give a toe up just to get a. How much are toes going on the black market for some of y'all that's in here on the black market? How much are they selling toes and limbs for? I know they probably got a good price on toes. I might have to sell mine so I can get some Quant. B Rush, you said I'm not giving up a toe. You tripping? Yeah, I'm tripping a little bit, B Rush. Don't mind me. I'm tripping. I'm definitely tripping. I ain't giving up no toes though, but I might have was tripping. But you better believe, B Rush, somebody out here doing some strange things to buy some crypto. I'm sure they out here doing a lot of strange things to get into some crypto. So that's why I say that, because I know people out here doing some crazy shit. Oh well, $50 not expensive if you want 10K. Think ROI. Are you saying like 10K quant? Shit, $50, 10,000 quant at 10K. Excuse me, 10K quant at $50 is $500,000. Is that what you're saying? There we go with the sell-off. You know, everything ain't random. Nothing's random. Oh well, you saying yes, but how many people got 500,000 laying around? Oh well, to get 10,000 quant at $50 at a $50 quant, and you're looking to get 10K of quant. How many people got $500,000 laying around? And we know they're scarce, but how many people just got 500,000 laying around and want to deploy it all into quant? Would y'all do that? Would y'all take 500,000 and drop it all into quant, or would you slowly disperse it into multiple assets? You said I misunderstood you. It didn't sound right. You said 10,000 quant, right? At $50. I might have misunderstood you. Oh, you saying if quant goes up to 10K? So how many would you buy? Okay, so how many would you purchase at? And I'm not getting personal now. How many would you purchase at $50? How many quant would you purchase at $50? Let me see. $100 quant tokens at $50 is $5,000. So let's say you get 100, you spend 50. I mean, you say you get 100 quant, you got to spend 5,000. Oh, that'll be $1 million. That'll be $1 million right there. Oh, you said 10 quant? Let's see. That's a $500 investment, which you might want to do a little bit more. $500 investment. And let's see, 10. That's a good 6 figures. That's not bad. But with some of these other assets, you might can capitalize way more. But we all know quant is going to be a high price based on its scarcity and supply. So we shall see. Oh shit, XRP reversed. Going back up into this fair value gap on the 1 minute time frame. Let me see, 5 minute. So we're just gonna reverse on the dime like that. Go out to the 15 minute. Mondo, you said you'd take the deal for 5 racks? Make sure y'all smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if y'all are brand new. Tap into the Patreon, tap into the Discord. The link is in the description. Hamid, just spent 10K on margin to keep my XRP trade open. Hamid, do you know what you're doing, Hamid? Or do you understand, or do you know what you're doing over there? 10K on margin? Or are you trading with 10K? You gotta know what you're doing, man. You gotta know what you're doing over there. You gotta know what you're doing over there. If you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna get fucked up. And then you're gonna come over here and you'll be like, man, you know, how can I get the money back? Hopefully you're not like that, huh? I mean, don't be doing it. It's just retracing. It didn't do a crazy U-turn. It's just retracing. So if you look at a 15-minute time frame, there's a 15-minute fair value gap. It looks like it wants to trade into that. Let's see what it wants to do. Hamid, you said I trade with 3K but spent 10K or spent 10 to keep it open. Don't want to get liquidated. Hopefully you know what you're doing, Hamid. How much risk are you using, Hamid? That's what I want to know. How much risk are you using per trade? Meanwhile, while XRP does that, let's go ahead and let's come over here to check out some things I want to talk about. All right, so if you see the name of the title, I say, why is XRP still stuck? Market makers controlling the markets are using AI and algorithms. If you don't know, if you're a long-term investor, you're on the outside looking in of these markets, you have no idea what's going on, all right? You have no idea. We are living in a new age. If you're somebody who's brand new to investing, you have no idea. You have to step into the next realm. So this might be mind opening to you. It might be it might be a red pill awakening moment for you. But for y'all that are impatient, y'all that are complaining, y'all that are stressed out, whatever you're going through, whatever emotion you're going through, you got to know that none of this shit is random. It's all ran by algorithms and artificial intelligence. And it's been like that for decades now. The markets have been like this for over a decade, more than a decade, and it's only getting more efficient, more faster. And this is what y'all are up against. So when you put your money into any of these markets, you got to be aware of what you're doing. Like, I'm just saying. So let me play this video right quick. All right, this is an older video. This was probably like, let me see. This was some few years ago, probably over a decade ago. But let's go ahead and play this video. It was an old 60-minute clip. You already know how 60 Minutes do. They put the shit right in front of you, and the American public kind of ignores it. So let's play this. It's called the Wall Street, the Speed of Traders. The speed traders. So what you were just seeing me doing on a lower time frame for XRP, that was more high frequency trading, but it gets crazier than that because y'all are up against computers. Y'all are up against AI. And when the markets are selling off right now, it's because computers and AIs are in the markets and y'all have no idea. Y'all just put y'all money freely. Y'all put 10,000 into the market. Hamid, you're putting 3,000 into the market, 10,000, and you think you're going to win, okay? You got to know what you're up against, all right? You got to know what you're up against. And we talk about that, and I teach y'all concepts dealing with that. So let's talk about it.
The stock trades in the United States are no longer being made by human beings. They're being made by robot computers capable of buying and selling thousands of different securities in the time it takes you to blink an eye.
Pause, okay? Pause. I'm going to start it over one more time. For y'all just joining, ain't paying attention in the back. Listen to this shit and you understand what's going on in these markets, all right? They are making millions and billions. They're using huge blocks of buy orders and sell orders. And who is they? We're talking about the JP Morgans. I don't want to get too crazy with this though. We're talking about the central banks, the JP Morgans, the large institutions. They're using huge volumes in the markets, and they're doing it in seconds, and they're turning over billions and trillions of dollars. And y'all have that's what y'all are up against. So the suppression of price is because of traders in the market, trading AIs, traders, high frequency algorithms, etc. So whenever you see price, why isn't price for XRP breaking out? Because AIs and computers are in control, all right? AIs, algorithms, artificial intelligence, whatever y'all want to call it, smart money, they are in control of this shit. And they're not going to just let you freely get rich. No, you're gonna have to go through some mental gymnastics in order to understand what's going on.
These supercomputers, which actually decide which stocks to buy and sell, are operating on highly secret instructions programmed into them by math wizards who may or may not know anything about the value of the companies that are being traded.
All right, I'm gonna play that one more time. All right, super wizards programming AIs, coding these markets. All right, maybe I'm talking too much, but they aired this to y'all in the American public, and the American people still have no idea this is going on. All right, they talked about this openly to y'all in y'all face like they always do. They always reveal this shit to y'all. But for whatever reason, people don't understand. They don't care to understand. They stuck. So let's play it one more time.
Most people don't know it, but the majority of the stock trades in the United States are no longer being made by human beings. They're being made by robot computers capable of buying and selling thousands of different securities in the time it takes you to blink an eye. These supercomputers, which actually decide which stocks to buy and sell, are operating on highly secret instructions programmed into them by math wizards who may or may not know anything about the value of the companies that are being traded. It's known as high-frequency trading, a phenomenon that swept over much of Wall Street in the past few years and played a supporting role in the mini market crash last spring that saw the Dow Jones Industrial Average plunge 600 points in 15 minutes. As we first reported last fall, the Securities and Exchange Commission and members of Congress had begun asking some tough questions about its usefulness, potential dangers, and suspicions that some people may be using computers to manipulate the market.
The story will continue in a moment. For 150 years, the floor of the New York Stock Exchange was the center of the financial world, the economic engine that helped American business raise capital and create jobs. Today, it's still the public facade of Wall Street and a television backdrop for reporters relaying financial news. But less than 30% of the trading is conducted here now, and the specialists and the noise of the floor is being replaced by the speed and quiet efficiency of computers.
Come on now, what y'all got to say about this? This is what y'all. Oh, where? Come on now, y'all don't see these data centers? Data centers are controlling the financial markets. These data centers are so top secret. You'll never. They're fucking tucked away in mountains and under the ocean and shit. You'll never get to these data centers. All right. I'm just trying to let y'all know. I'm talking about at the central banking level. I'm talking about the highest level of all this shit. And there's coders and programmers like to come up with their own shit. And they set up their own data centers, but nothing competes with the real AI that's controlling everything, all right, behind the markets, behind the scenes. Because is it random? If this market was freely open and freely trading, all these markets would not be doing the same exact shit at the same time. They will be freely independent in their own individual market, but that's not the case. They are all synced to some AI, some type of algorithm. All right, so let's continue.
30% of the trading is conducted here now, and the specialists and the noise of the floor is being replaced by the speed and quiet efficiency of computers, and the action is moved elsewhere. There are now more than 80 alternative trading systems around the country, plus 2 brand new electronic stock exchanges, which most of you have probably never heard of, BATS and Direct Edge. They're owned by the big banks and by high-frequency trading firms, and neither of them would give us an interview or let us inside to film their operations.
But they trade more than 1 billion shares a day at blinding speed, and most of those bets are being made by machines. The players range from...
So did y'all hear that? How can y'all compete? All right. I mean, they're doing billions of trades per day. All right. Billions of trades per day. And y'all sit there, y'all long-term investors are sitting there, not participating. Y'all not participating in that. Y'all sitting there waiting and hoping and praying and shit. All right. And it's stressing you out, but you're not understanding what's going on behind the scenes. You're not understanding. I'm sitting here trying to bring awareness, bring light to y'all so it can calm you down and give you a different perspective on the financial system, the financial markets. This man just said they try to interview the banks in their data centers and they got denied. They're not going to let you into these centers to see the operations and how they are controlling the markets and booking the markets and doing high volumes in the market. If you look at the NASDAQ and the S&P, those markets have trillions of dollars flowing through it every day. Trillions with a T. All right, trillions every day. And, you know, that type of capital ain't flowing through crypto, but they do control crypto market as well. They control those markets as well. So that's why I never subscribe to the utility of the asset. I never subscribe. Now, these assets do have utility and application, but price is something separate because price is centrally governed and centrally controlled by an entity that controls all the fucking price feeds. All right. How would we know the price of something if we didn't see it? We wouldn't know they give us the price of whatever is currently going on. And they use it through, they give it to us through AI, artificial intelligence, these markets. They're all running on a feed. And if you're a futures trader, you got to go pay for live data. So you have to pay for live data subscriptions just to get the live data. So you got to, just like if a company wants to sign up with AWS, they have to pay for subscriptions to add data plans. So hopefully you follow me. Hopefully you're not too blown away. Hopefully you kind of calm about this. Hopefully it's not stressing you out. You got to understand what's going on. That's why trading blows investing out the water, especially in 2025 and in the future. If you're a long-term investor, it's going to stress you the hell out because you're not in the game. You're really not in the game. If you're a long-term investor, you're on the outside of the game. Everybody else is on the inside, high frequency trading, trading with AI, trading with bots, etc. Even day traders got a better advantage than somebody who's long-term investing because you're long-term investing. You have to deal with the fluctuations in the markets from a long-term perspective.
Firms like Goldman Sachs, Barclays, Credit Suisse, and Morgan Stanley to hedge funds and smaller operations like TradeWorks. Wait.
Oh, well, under law, is that not some kind of monopoly? Someone owns the bots and let me tell you, and I seen a documentary on this. I forgot where I seen it at. So you asked the question, is this pretty much illegal? And I'm going to tell you why. From what I understand, just like, from what I understand, they can't regulate it. Just like crypto, they can't regulate it. They can't control it. That's what I mean. It cannot be controlled because technology supersedes they cannot control it. The technology is too advanced. The AIs, the bots, they can't control it. But on the highest level of the hierarchy in the central banking world, they control it using their own AIs and their own algorithms. They control it 100%. So if the powers that be are in control, they supersede law. So it doesn't even matter if a law says something. They are the ones who are controlling society at the highest level. So who cares about a law? When you're at a certain level and a certain tier in society, you're above the law. So who cares about the law? So think about that.
Which is the only high-frequency trading firm that would talk to us or let us in. It's run by Manoj Narang and a small group of mathematicians and scientists called quants, which is short for quantitative analysts, and their high-speed computers.
Is that random? Quants, this company, let's rewind it back right quick. And this was years ago, all right? This was before there was a quantum computer. Well, they probably was already coming up with it, but before you heard the company Quant, you got people with companies, high frequency trading. Let's check it out.
It's run by Manoj Narang and a small group of mathematicians and scientists called quants, which is short for quantitative analysts, and their high-speed computers trade 40 million shares every day.
Are humans
So you got a low-level company. They got a lower-tier company in the grand scheme of things. You got a company with a group of computer scientists, and they're pretty much coders, and they're trading 40 billion per day using their computers. Come on, man.
And scientists called quants, which is short for quantitative analysts, and their high-speed computers trade 40 million shares every day.
All right, 40 million shares per day. And this was old. So this video y'all are watching, this is over 10 years old. So you already know the technology they're using now is way more advanced. The computers are smarter. We're in the age of AI. That's open. I feel like they've been having AI. It's just now becoming more, they're introducing it to the masses now. And that's what we're going through now. But AI probably been existing since probably the 70s, probably longer than that. All right. So they've been having artificial intelligence, and this little small company that y'all are seeing are trading 40 million shares per day in the stock market or whatever markets they decide to trade. They can do it. A human can't do it, but a bot can. All right. So that's what you long-term investors are up against. Hamid, this is definitely some manipulation, because I really thought we were going to scoop the highs of the week first, and and win against me. Now, what I do still works, so it's just at what level do y'all want to trade at? Because if I take you to the charts and go down to a millisecond time frame, that's the level where the bots are. All right, so get into it.
Are humans ever involved in the trading?
Humans are not involved in the trading because humans are way too slow to trade on the kinds of opportunities that we're trying to capture. We're trying to capture opportunities that exist for only fractions of a second. The stock over here was down 1.8% for the past week.
The TradeWorks computers don't care where a stock is going to be trading next year, next month, next week, or even tomorrow, because they're going to be in and out of it today in a matter of minutes.
What's the point of buying and selling a stock that you hold for 3 minutes?
It's the same objective that all other participants have in the market, is to make money. You buy low, sell high, that's how you make money.
And the computer will know when to buy and when to sell?
Sure, the computer is monitoring real-time data, and it knows what to do with that data and how to make decisions based on that.
What Narang and other high-frequency traders tell their computers to do is to make a profit of a penny or less 40 million times a day. They scan the different exchanges, trying to anticipate which direction individual stocks are likely to move in the next fraction of a second, based on current market conditions and statistical analysis of past performance. But the computers have no real understanding of who these companies are and what they do.
So it doesn't really know whether a company is well managed or whether...
Not at all.
And it doesn't care?
It doesn't know who the CEO is or what that CEO's background is, doesn't know the management team,
whether he's going through a divorce.
Exactly.
Whether he's just been sued for sexual harassment.
Right. It knows information that you can quantify about the company.
It's all math.
It's all probability and statistics, saying a procedure that you can define precisely.
The trading instructions are programmed into the computers with complicated mathematical formulas called algorithms. Narang showed us how it works with a simple hypothetical example.
Look, algorithms wasn't even a thing back then. Look how they had to introduce that. Like, algorithms wasn't even like talked about. But now in 2025, that's everything. Everything's run on an algorithm. They've been using algorithms for a very long time.
He uses for demonstration purposes.
I'm going to test a strategy where if a stock went down 5% for the past week, I'm going to buy $5 of that stock. And if a different stock went up 10% last week, I'm going to sell $10 of that stock. And I'm going to do that for every stock that's in my tradable universe simultaneously.
Which is how many?
Which is over 4,000 stocks, about 4,500 stocks.
The strategy, which could only be successfully executed with a high-speed computer, would result in almost as many losing trades as winners, but over the past 8 years would have produced a tidy profit, something that Narang and other high-frequency traders have gotten used to.
And how successful have you been?
We've had 2 or 3 days in a row where we lose money, but we've never had a week so far where we lost. We've never had a month that was a loser for us.
Just 5 years ago, high-frequency traders accounted for 30% of the stock trades in the U.S. Recent estimates have ranged as high as 70%, and institutional traders like Joe Saluzzi of Themis Trading LLC have come to believe that the game is rigged.
How can you make money day after day? There was even one firm that said they made money 4 years in a row, every single day. Well, you have to be getting information that other people don't have. Otherwise, statistically, that's an impossibility.
You heard what this guy just said? That was the old way of thinking. So that's the old way of thinking. We're in the age of, so you got computer scientists figuring out, man, we might as well design algorithms that specifically focus on the financial markets. And then the old way of doing things, the old investors who picked up the newspaper, insider all that shit went out the window once AI and computers start coming, algorithms and whatnot. All that shit went out the window. All right. Now we're living in the we're living in the AI age. It's on a whole nother ball game. So it was hard. That's why you see when you look at the New York Stock Exchange, it used to be a packed floor. All that shit got wiped out. Now they're still trying to keep it going, but you technically don't need to be on the floor no more. Everything can be ran remotely. All right. Everything is remotely. Even as traders, you can be on the beach somewhere. You can be damn near in space and you could be trading the financial markets. And it's only going to keep getting more advanced and more faster.
Actually, high-frequency traders are getting the same market information that Joe Saluzzi gets. They're just getting it a little bit sooner. It's only a few fractions of a second sooner, but if you're running supercomputers, Saluzzi says, it can be an eternity.
What you're saying is the people with the fastest computers have an advantage. They get the best deals.
Every time. Absolutely. There's no doubt about it. I mean, if they're spending that kind of money and they're using that type of infrastructure, they're doing it for a reason, and it is to get a speed advantage in that respect.
It's not just the speed of the supercomputers that's important.
So that there's a speed factor going on, AIs and algorithms are beating everybody to the punch. What does that say for y'all long-term investors? What does that say for you, somebody, a new trader trying to come into the market, don't know what they're doing? Are you sure you want to mess around in that environment? I'm just saying, are you sure you want to jump in there if you don't know what you're doing? I don't know. You got a lot of people right now leverage trading crypto and they don't know shit about, they don't have no strategy. They just jumping in there. They don't know what's going on behind the scenes. They just thinking buying and sell pressure. Nope, that's not what's going on. Let's continue. And look at these data centers, okay? The financial system is ran in the data center.
It's also their physical location. The closer they are to the stock exchange's server, the quicker they'll be able to get critical market information.
Did y'all just hear that? The closer these companies are to the stock exchange server. So where the hell is the stock exchange servers at? They're probably near DC. They're probably in Virginia area. They're probably, near New York. But if you could set up a company near these stock exchange servers or the, whatnot, crypto servers, all these shits are on servers. If you can get to the servers, close to the servers, you will have a quicker advantage if you're running AIs.
Well, this has been in the works for at least 4 years at this point.
Larry Leibowitz, the chief operating officer of the New York Stock Exchange, believes its massive new data center in Mahwah, New Jersey, will help the exchange regain some of the market share it's lost to electronic trading platforms. And he's busy persuading traders to lease space in these stark black boxes for their supercomputers.
This is one of the pods?
This is one of the pods. This is the nerve center.
It's called colocation, a service that high-frequency traders will pay tens of thousands of dollars a month for, and includes access to raw data from the exchange that is almost instantaneous.
We're getting down to, how fast can the electrons travel at this point.
They can predict the price of a stock before you can because of the speed that they're using.
So they actually see the trades before you do?
They can see order flow coming into the exchanges before a regular person off of, say, a Bloomberg or somebody who doesn't have the co-location, the data feeds, and all the other sophisticated technology that they employ, which is not cheap, by the way. It's extremely expensive to set these things up.
How much faster do they see it?
It could be a few milliseconds.
How much of an advantage is a couple of milliseconds?
Millions, if not billions of dollars a year.
That edge.
Y'all just hear that? Did y'all just hear that? These people are making millions and billions in milliseconds. All right. They're making millions and billions in milliseconds. And y'all are worried about, long-term investing. Why would they be long? They're not concerned about long-term investing when they can make all the money they want in milliseconds. Over time, the main servers, the main algorithm that controls price is going to take its time. But there's traders that are using AIs and algorithms taking advantage of milliseconds worth of time. Hopefully this is making sense to y'all. Hyman, you think XRP is going down on short term and bounce back also on the short term? You think this retracement is going to take its time? We got the month. We just began the month, so definitely gonna retrace. We'll see. But in the meantime, Hamid, since you're trading XRP, I mean, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, if it does take its time, the people that are trading high frequency trading, they don't care. They're making money in seconds. So if it takes its time, so be it. Me as a trader, it doesn't matter about time. It doesn't matter about the time it takes, because I'm gonna go find opportunities in the market, short term and near term, scalping, that type of stuff.
Joe Saluzzi claims has made high-frequency traders the new insiders on Wall Street, and he says he spots signs of predatory behavior every day. Saluzzi, who trades large blocks of stock for institutional investors, says the supercomputers are programmed to place and then cancel thousands of orders a second, trying to sniff out which way a market is moving in order to jump in ahead of big rallies and sell off before big declines. He calls them parasites who exploit a technological advantage to suck money out of the market and add no value.
Does it raise capital for companies?
Absolutely not. If anything, it's distracting from the capital raising process.
Do these high-frequency trades have anything to do with market fundamentals?
Valuation is irrelevant. It's all about just moving the price up and down the ladder all day long. Each day is new. Each day starts fresh. So you have to question the true valuation of the markets now.
Larry Leibowitz of the New York Stock Exchange says there is...
There you go. He said a whole lot just right there. Okay. Did y'all hear that? You got to question the valuation of these markets. We already know gold is suppressed. We know XRP is suppressed. We know pretty much every major asset is suppressed. There's even markets that should be suppressed that are running. You know what I'm saying? They have no utility. This man said you got to question the integrity of the market and the valuation of the markets, because does it even matter no more? Fundamentals, let me tell y'all, fundamentals don't even matter no more. Okay. Do y'all understand that? Is it hitting you yet? Fundamentals don't even matter no more. Okay. So if you're dealing in this realm, this reality that I'm presenting to y'all, fundamentals don't matter. All that matters is price, because there's going to be buyers and sellers in both directions of the market, and they're making money in milliseconds. So maybe you'll rethink your thinking. All right. That's probably a reason why XRP isn't just going higher and breaking to, $10,000. They're too busy. They're too comfortable. Why do y'all think they came up with a futures contract for XRP? Huh? Why do they have a Bitcoin futures contract? Come on now. Are y'all not understanding this? Do y'all not understand this? They come out with these financial products for that, so that they can leverage and trade in those markets using high frequency trading, using their bots, using their AI, so they can trade those markets. And it's not going to just go up overnight like they lied to you. All these influencers. Has it set into y'all that these influencers played y'all? All right. Telling y'all, yeah, we can get 10,000 by 2025, 2030. Now, those things can happen, but how it's looking, they having a fun with it. They having a fun with it. Not saying these markets can't go up to those levels, but in the meantime, they can make millions and billions trading. If you're a financial institution and a large entity, why not just, speculate on the fluctuations of price? And whenever utility comes, it comes. It can come whenever they're ready. In the meantime, they're going to be trading the markets and killing it while you sit back and be liquidated. Retail getting liquidated every day. You got long-term investors selling their positions. You got day traders getting liquidated out the market because y'all have no idea what's going on.
Absolutely no evidence that small investors are being hurt by high-frequency trading. Most of them, he says, don't care about pennies when they're buying and selling stocks, and they're in it for the longer haul.
Look, there's always been charges for as long as trading.
Now, didn't I just say that? I just said this. I'm going to play it back for y'all. Most small investors are in it for the long haul, so y'all don't care about the small fluctuations in price. You're on the outside looking in. You don't understand the game. We are in a new era. It ain't the Warren Buffett way no more. We're not in the Warren Buffett age no more. That shit is outdated. That shit does not work. That's why you don't hear from him no more. His strategies don't work no more. Long term. All right, no. These institutions are high-speed trading.
Investors are being hurt by high-frequency.
Is irrelevant. It's all about just moving the price up and down the ladder all day long. Each day is new. Each day starts fresh. So you have to question the true valuation of the markets now.
Larry Leibowitz of the New York Stock Exchange says there is absolutely no evidence that small investors are being hurt by high-frequency trading. Most of them, he says, don't care about pennies when they're buying and selling stocks, and they're in it for the longer haul.
Look, there's always been charges for as long as trading has existed that people are front-running orders, manipulating stocks. This is nothing new. I think now you add to it the mysterious element of the computer, and it makes people even more mistrustful.
Leibowitz and other proponents of high-frequency, high-speed computer trading say it's performed a valuable function, tripling volume, reducing stock spreads and transaction costs, and providing liquidity to the markets.
Liquidity means that if you want to buy or sell a stock, you could do it right away, and you could do it at a fair price. That's what liquidity means. And without short-term traders, there is no liquidity.
Traders like Manoj Narang say their presence in the market is making it cheaper and easier for everyone to buy and sell stocks. But regulators and lawmakers like former Senator Ted Kaufman of Delaware have other concerns.
Clearly, liquidity is way up. But what I say is liquidity is always trumped by transparency and fairness. You can't have fairness if you don't have transparency.
Senator Kaufman, who has both business and engineering degrees, says he's a big fan of technology, but he thinks it's gotten way ahead of financial regulators' ability to monitor it. Right now, it's not even possible to determine for sure who is making high-frequency trades or what they're telling their computers to do.
You heard that? And that's one reason they can't regulate it. They don't know who's doing it. They can't tell. The regulators, they're not people that's in technology. The people that regulate this shit, they can't stop it. You cannot stop it. What can they do when you can't stop these supercomputers? Can't do shit about it.
We don't not know what's going on inside those boxes. There's all types of allegations about what's going on inside there. And basically what can happen is you can have these meltdowns where you can have a computer just go crazy and cause all kinds of problems.
Which takes us back to the mini crash last year and one of the scariest rides in stock market history, when Dow Industrials at one point plunged 600 points for no apparent reason. Turns out it was triggered when a mutual fund's computer dumped $4.1 billion of securities on the market in a 20-minute period, which were then gobbled up by the computers of high-frequency traders and then sold almost immediately, sending other computers and traders heading for the exits.
The events of May 6th scared people. I don't think there's any question about that.
SEC Chairman Mary Shapiro had already proposed rule changes before the crash that would allow regulators to track and identify high-frequency trades, and she is now considering further measures.
Are you comfortable with computers making, 50 to 70% of the trades on Wall Street?
One of the concerns is if one goes wrong, if it operates in an unexpected way, given market conditions, what's the impact of that algorithm that has behaved in an unexpected way on lots of other investors in the marketplace?
And Chairman Shapiro says it's happened since the mini crash, even though circuit breakers were put into place that automatically halt trading in a stock that moved more than 10% in a 5-minute period.
A number of times that those circuit breakers have been triggered has been because an algorithm operated in a way nobody intended for it to do, causing a stock price to go wildly out of range.
The crash has contributed to a crisis in confidence on Wall Street. Afterwards, people pulled more than $70 billion out of mutual funds, and the biggest concern of Chairman Shapiro and Senator Kaufman is that average investors are losing faith in the integrity of the system.
And there are a lot of people out there who
All right, so how many of y'all have lost faith in the system? You're somebody who got a 401k, you got mutual funds, you got ETFs. Have you lost faith? If you're a long-term investor, have you lost faith? For y'all that been investing for years, have y'all lost faith in the system? Because what I'm showing you, you know, this is the new age of the markets. It ain't going back to that traditional shit. All right, it's not going back. All you can do is adjust and adapt to what's going on. Boss, check the XRP price. XRP is at 276. But I needed, Hyman, you trading right now. I know what you want. You're trading right now. You want me to check it for you. Nobody told you to jump into the trade, Hyman. You got to be patient. You got to know what you're doing. That's what's going on. Hyman, were you trying to short it or were you trying to buy it? What's up, Faith? Faith over Fear. I like that name. Over 100% with you. So yeah. How many of y'all have lost faith in the traditional system? Based on what I'm presenting right now to y'all. High frequency trading. They cannot stop it. The American people's money is tied up into this shit and they have no idea. You know, you got a large stock portfolio, you know, and somebody else is managing it and that shit dips and it fluctuates. Your money is vulnerable, okay? Your money, your capital is vulnerable to all this shit going on. Your capital is vulnerable. If y'all just join, make sure y'all smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, tap into the Discord, tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. All right. Let's continue, man. Let's continue. If you're just joining, we're going over crypto. We're going over XRP, Bitcoin, everything you love. But also I'm introducing to a lot of people that the markets are algorithmic, they're rigged, and they're ran by high frequency trading and etc. So I'm just introducing that to y'all. Hyman, you said I was buying it long. Hyman, you about to get liquidated. We don't lose faith. I got time. Okay, now I think this shit I'm showing y'all is going in one ear and out the other. That's how I feel. It's going in one ear and out the other, and y'all gonna be right back tomorrow complaining. Hyman, you gonna get liquidated. It's not reversing. The trend is bearish. I already told y'all where it was going. So if you're trying to go long right now in a bearish trend, you're gonna get liquidated and you're gonna fuck around and find out. So you gotta know what you're doing.
I think that the stock market is rigged. Rigged in the sense that there are people out there who have advantages, the insiders,
Right.
the big companies.
Yep. And I think that we have to do a better job of first, obviously, making sure it's not the case, but we can't be evasive about it. We have to make changes that make sense, that give people more confidence in the market, add more transparency, and make people feel like this is a place I can trust my retirement savings to.
Since we first aired this story, the Securities and Exchange Commission has proposed further reforms, and high-frequency traders are now moving into currency and commodity markets.
Y'all heard that? High frequency traders at the time, this was over a decade ago. Okay. This video is old. So this is probably like early, 2010s. And yeah, man, like they moved over into crypto as well. Not just the currencies and commodities. They are in all markets, all asset class, everything gets touched. And even the people that's creating high frequency trading algorithms, they're still not in control. The control comes from the central banking level at the highest tier of society. Let's look at another video. Matter of fact, let's come back over to price. I'll show y'all price right quick. And then we're gonna watch another video. Hopefully this is interesting to you. Hopefully this is enlightening to you about the secrets behind the markets. I don't know it all, but I know enough. All right. I don't know it all, but I know enough. Let's come over here. Back over to price. And for the person, Hamid, you looking to short. Y'all in the chat. Y'all in the chat. Tell me what this is right here. All right. So if you're trying to go long in this, and look, if you're trying to buy this and the market has been selling off all fucking day and is seeking liquidity and you have no idea where you're trying to buy at, you're going to get fucked up. People in here gambling every day. You got to have strategy. You got to have some type of skill set. You need to tap into the Patreon. All right. You need to come over into Patreon, learn how to trade, learn the fundamentals of trading, get some fundamentals going. And the link is in the description. You get access to the Discord as well. All right, so let me come over here to XRP. Lenny, you think we'll see 255? Yeah, man, it's just setting up. We're in Asia session right now. So from 8 o'clock. So what does high frequency trading look like? Y'all want to see what it looks like? I've shown y'all this before. If you've been following me for a while, let's go down to the 1 minute time frame. All right. So this is considered like high frequency trading, but not at the algorithmic, like not at this level. For us humans, me as a human, I don't go no lower than 15 seconds. So every candlestick takes 15 seconds. We got a high, low, higher high, shift in market structure. Y'all should know what that is. In the Discord, in the Patreon, we should start seeing price sell off. All right. Trade up into this candle right here. And let's see if price starts selling off. Let's see, we want to attack this low right here. And what does that look like on a 1 second time frame? Let's attack that sell side liquidity right there. Now let's go down to a 1 second. So every second a candle prints, all right? So this is high frequency trading, but at another level, it gets even deeper than this, all right? It gets crazier than this because the institutions, the smart money, they're making millions and billions on nanoseconds, all right? They're making money on just crazy levels. We can't conceptualize. We're not AIs. We're not computers. But I can view price on the 1 second. It goes to milliseconds, nanoseconds. And those are the time frames that they are moving and pushing money around. But you long-term investors, you're thinking long-term. You're thinking in years and decades. Boom, just like that. You think it's random, it ain't random. All right. So how much money could they have made just like that? And look how price retraces just like that. So let me see. Been in crypto for 10 months. Quit my day job 10 months ago. I own 3 small businesses and have been buying a large dip since last November. All is manipulated. Yep, ISO, everything's manipulated. If you know what you hold. Yeah, I'm over here teaching something different though. So guess what? Smart money dropped it down. Liquidate. This is a 1 second time frame, y'all. 1 second, high frequency. All right. They sold it off and then purchased it back, went the opposite direction, made it back. So are you keeping up with this? Let's say y'all in the chat. What is this right here? What is this right here? Y'all in the chat. Highlight it again. What is this right here? What is this candle that I'm highlighting? Who knows what it is? High frequency trading. Anyway, that's a SIBI, all right? That's a SIBI. So if you was to trade XRP futures, every tick or every point, yep, Lenny, every tick, every point is $5. So let's see how far this move right here. So every point is $5 in the futures contracts for XRP. So down from there, down to here, that was about 15 ticks. All right. So if you was an institution and you were able to trade, let's say 10,000 contracts, and I'm talking about large institutions. Let's take 5 times 15. What's 5 times 15? And then we're going to multiply it by, let's say, how many contracts? Because the institutions use large blocks. Even AIs and algorithms, they're using large contracts. Let's just say they're using about 500 contracts. Yeah, we're going to use 500 contracts. So you're going to take 5 times 15 and then multiply by 500 and tell me what y'all get. 5 times 15 multiplied by 500. I appreciate your time, your knowledge. Thanks for the nod. Appreciate it. Faith over fear. Appreciate it. Shout out to my new subscribers. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Y'all haven't pulled out y'all calculators yet. Danilio, appreciate you joining. There we go. There, you got it right. $37,500. So if you just joining, you've been watching what I've been doing. I'm showing you how high frequency trading algorithms work. I'm using real technical analysis because if you don't know, this is what I do every day. Okay, all weekend I've been just in my studies, back testing. All right. So we trade up into this SIBI, sell side imbalance. This is a 1 second time frame. Every candle takes 1 second. And they sell into this, they short it. They shorted down 15 ticks. If you was to trade the the XRP futures contract, every tick is $5, and they sell it off. Boom, that's $37,500, just like that. And how long did that take? You might ask. How long did it take for the institutions to trade up into this gap and then sell it off down to liquidity? That took 33 seconds. So can you imagine making that type of money in 33 seconds? Well, if you're an artificial intelligence and if you're an AI algorithm, then it's not hard to fathom. But y'all that are long-term investors are looking for at least a 30,000 return in the next three years, maybe in the next year. All right. That's how long in the next, however long y'all looking for that type of return. And then guess what did they do? I'm going to take this same fair value gap and I'm going to draw it all the way right here. Boom, just like that. So what do? They reverse price. All right, they reverse price and they key off another fair value gap right here. You see that? Boom, just like that. So they trade up, trade down into the fair value gap. And that's another entry. And what do? They short it and then quickly buy back. And then where do they take profit at? Boom, right there. So how many points did that take? Let's say we enter at the midway point right here. And then we go up to the midway point of that gap right there. That is 16 points. So we're going to take 5 times 16 times 500 contracts again. And you can tell me how much that is. And then you combine both what they did. And that took, let me see how long that took. That took roughly 18 seconds. So for the first trade took 33 seconds. The next trade took 18 seconds. 5 times 18 times 500. That's a 45,000. So if you combine 45,000 plus 37,500, $82,500 in seconds. All right. $82,500 in seconds. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine that? Now, I don't think y'all can imagine that. I don't think y'all could imagine that. So that's what's going on in these markets while you long-term investors are not, you're kind of like left out in the dark, all right? And guess what? I could see these trade setups all day. I could see this shit all day. Where do we trade to? Back up into the 15-minute fair value gap. Back into the 15-minute fair value gap. Now, market structure shift. Now we sell off, all right? I can see all this every second. SIBI right there. Boom, right there. Trade up into it. Boom, trade into it, sell off, just like that. Okay, come on now, like every second. You see that? I mean, am I the algorithm or have I just been studying this shit for a very long time? Every second. Now it drops down to the bottom of the gap. Now it reverses, goes back up to the midway point, back up where? Boom, right there. Then sell off. Sell off again. Well, then sell off. See, it's very fast, trade above it. A high, low, high, high, market structure shift. Now let's sell off. And we're talking about high frequency trading, all right? We're talking about high frequency trading. Now, do I do this type of trading? Hell no, it's too fast. It's too fast. You'll definitely run the risk of just dying. You might just run the risk of dying trading like this, okay? But I definitely can read it. Boom, back down to discount. So do you see how price is moving? Now it reverses after dropping down to discount. All right. Goes back up into the 15-minute SIBI. Boom, just like that. Now let's see if he wants to continue to go lower because XRP is bearish, right? Now let's see if he wants to go lower. Trade up into this right here. Sibby? What kind of drugs you need to be on? Okay, I'm not on no drugs neither. I'm just saying, they definitely got algorithms and AI keeping up with this. And guess what? They're making money in both directions. They're making money at the discount, come back up to a premium back down to discount. All right, so, are you ready for this? Can you do this? Let's come back down to discount. Come back down to discount. Now, this is not necessary to be profitable, but that's exactly what's going on. All right. Yep. That's a bearish candle. Back down to the 1 second. Now let's see the sell-off. I want to see us sell off pretty hard now. I want to see us come down and take out some liquidity. Let's aim for this sell side liquidity right here. Right there. Punch through it. Just like that. Come on. Come on. Boom. Just like that. Take out the liquidity. Not random. Not random at all. I wouldn't be surprised if we reverse again. But it's very bearish. So why does it go there and then reverse? So remember, y'all, I'm on a 1 second time frame. All right. And it gets crazier than that. Just to let y'all know, it gets crazier than that. So can y'all do this? I don't know. Let's come back to the videos. XRP just, doing its thing. Let me zoom out. Let me take a breather. 5 minute. Up to the 15 minute. 1 hour. All right, there's a 1 hour fair value gap right there. We might want to trade up into that, maybe. Let's see. Make sure y'all smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new to the channel. Tap into the Patreon. The link is in the description. All right. So let me see. Let's come back over to the videos. Let's go over another video talking about high frequency trading and AIs. All right, this one is more educational. Let me pull it up. All right, here we go.
Algorithmic trading involves using pre-programmed algorithms to execute strategies and analyzing market indicators and historical data for informed buy or sell decisions. High-frequency trading executes a large number of orders at lightning speed. Speed is crucial here, as traders aim to gain a competitive edge in executing trades faster than the competition, utilizing advanced technologies to minimize latency. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. Key differences between algo trading and HFT. Time horizon. Traders using algorithms can adopt strategies that span from minutes to months, allowing for flexibility in responding to diverse market conditions. HFT traders thrive on split-second decisions, leveraging the smallest market inefficiencies for quick gains. Volume of trades. Algorithmic trading handles a substantial but manageable number of trades, making it suitable for a wide range of investors. In contrast, high-frequency trading processes an incredibly high volume of trades each day. However, this heightened frequency also amplifies the risk of market impact and technical challenges. Market impact. Algorithmic trading, by design, contributes to market liquidity and efficiency. As algorithms engage with the market, they facilitate smoother price discovery and help reduce bid-ask spreads. While HFT also enhances liquidity, critics argue that the intense competition for speed can lead to flash crashes and increased market volatility, impacting both traders and long-term Intense competition for speed can lead to flash crashes and increased market volatility, impacting both traders and long-term investors. Latency sensitivity.
My bad. What I was saying was none of this shit has anything to do with long-term investing. None of this has anything to do with long-term investing. high frequency trading and algos are running the market. So that makes you kind of rethink. It kind of makes you rethink everything that you're doing, all right, as a long-term investor. Why would you be stressed out if you're aware of this? Why would you be stressed out if you're now aware of high frequency trading and algos? All right. Oh, wind moon. Y'all still saying wind moon and all that? That's just crazy.
For speed can lead to flash crashes and increased market volatility, impacting both traders and long-term investors. Latency sensitivity. In algorithmic trading, algorithms can adapt to slightly delayed market data without significantly compromising their effectiveness. However, in high-frequency trading, where microseconds can make a difference, minimizing latency is an absolute necessity. Risk management. Algorithmic trading, with its broader time frames and diverse strategies, allows for a more balanced approach to risk management. Traders can implement risk controls and adapt to changing market conditions. On the other hand, high-frequency trading, with its high-speed, high-volume nature, demands a high risk tolerance. Traders must navigate the challenges of rapid decision-making and potential market impact, requiring a sophisticated risk management infrastructure. Advantages and challenges. Advantages. Algorithmic trading offers improved efficiency, reduced biases, and systematic execution of complex strategies. High-frequency trading excels in speed, providing unparalleled liquidity and profit potential. Challenges. Algorithmic trading faces system errors and market event risks. High-frequency trading deals with concerns like market manipulation and constant technology upgrades. We asked you to answer this question at the beginning of this video. What risk is amplified in high-frequency trading due to its high volume of trades?
Let's get some participation going. So if y'all, let's pop quiz and test y'all knowledge in here. What risk is amplified in high frequency trading? What risk is amplified in high frequency trading due to its high volume of trades? And let's see what y'all answers in. I need all 50 people to, participate. It'll be nice if y'all could. But what risk is amplified in high frequency trading due to its high volume of trades? And let's see what y'all say. Anybody got an answer? Lenny, you said D, long-term strategy risk. I think real close. We're going to get the answer here in a minute. Gabrielle, portfolio management risk. Lawrence, D, long-term strategy risk. Okay. Market, I'm gonna say it again. What risk is amplified in high frequency trading due to its high volume of trades? Definitely your portfolio. I don't think long-term strategy risk, because if you're long-term, you're not dealing with the high volume of trades. You're thinking long-term, so you're not really concerned about long-term strategy because you're not looking at you're not participating with the high frequency of trading. So I don't think it's D. We know there's a lot of market inefficiencies. I show y'all inefficiencies all the time. Let's see. Let's play it out. Gabrielle said A and C. Let's play it out. Let's see what they say.
The right answer is B, technical challenges risk.
I think it was subjective. They chose B. I think that's subjective. Technical because your portfolio can be at risk. So if you're somebody managing let's say 100,000 and you're trying to high frequency trade, your portfolio can definitely be at risk. Market inefficiency. Let's see.
If you're curious about how this cutting-edge technology can transform your trading experience, you're in the right place.
Yeah, I think that was a subjective answer. I think that was subjective. Let's see what else I got. Let me see what else I got. Algorithmic trading, high frequency trading systems. There was a documentary about this. I might drop that in I think I've dropped it before. Let's watch this. XRP is just retracing right now. It's going up into a 15-minute fair value gap. But let's check this out. Eddie, slippage, all that happens. Yeah, and when it slips, that's the inefficiency going on. So there's a whole lot going on when you take the risk of high frequency trading. Me personally, I don't high frequency trade like that. I don't do that. That's just too much. for my brain. Y'all just see me, witness me. I'm calling it. I just called it, showing y'all live on the live stream. I just showed you what that looks like. And it gets crazier than that because it goes down to the milliseconds and the nanoseconds. But my brain I can't stay that hyper focused like that all day. There's other strategies that you can use and you can still be profitable as a trader.
So this is a big financial service firm here.
So no name on the door.
Nothing. You would never know what's going on here, as you know.
So what this man just did, he pulled up to a financial service data center, which, like I said, like these data centers got to be the most sophisticated data centers on the planet because they're operating the financial systems and they can't have no downtime. They can't have no outages. I don't know what kind of system they're working in the data centers, but it got to be the most sophisticated project known to man. All right. And you're not going to know about them. They probably, you know what I'm saying? You don't know where they at. And they probably got security out this ass.
Notice it's guarded, gated. There's cameras everywhere. They probably know that we're here right now. So in a period of time, they would come out and say, "What are you doing? Stop doing that," type of thing. And if you rolled up and said, "I'd like to come in," they would not let you in.
Jeff Hipsman, once employed by Wall Street investment bank Lehman Brothers, now works as a data center broker for the world's leading financial companies.
And obviously, and also no signage. So you don't know whose facility this is. You don't know what's going on inside of it. Completely a nondescript building.
No windows?
No windows. If this building has a problem, if this building is damaged, if anything happens to this building, they run the risk of not being able to execute trades. So they protect this. This is the heart and the lifeblood of their business. So imagine your home where you have double everything, double power utility feed coming in, 2 refrigerators, 2 washing machines, 2 televisions, and if something were to break, you can go immediately to the second device. In the data center world, that's called a tier 4 facility. And what they need is 2 of everything because the cost of downtime to these organizations, if they're not able to trade or they lose trading operations for seconds, it could cost them an enormous amount of money. Some of these firms take it to the next level where not only do they have it with a duplicate within a facility, then they have a second facility that's exactly the same. The goal of these facilities is to minimize, if not eliminate, any single point of failure.
Y'all realize how sophisticated that is? Where they got to have 2-3 data centers just to keep the financial markets up in case one goes down. That's crazy, ain't it? That is crazy. You know, it's crazy. Y'all still don't think these markets are controlled and ran by algorithms and manipulated? I'm just saying. Y'all think buyers and sellers control the markets? You still think the retail has power? I'm just saying.
New Jersey is a very hot market for data centers because of the distance issue to Manhattan. When you're dealing in milliseconds, there can be absolutely no delay. Being that the technology has a limitation in terms of how far away it can be in terms of that latency, it's based on the speed of light between one point and another, that distance becomes your outside ring, your outside distance that you can go, tends to be in the neighborhood of 30 to 35 fiber miles. So we're constantly tracking the fiber as to where it is and what the main routes are. And we also track where the power is, because another main component of these facilities is they are very heavy power users. They need an enormous amount of electrical capacity in order to operate. We don't want to have any outside event cause an outage in the facility. These may be things like highway access. Can a tractor trailer access?
What's up, Rob? I appreciate you joining, man. You say prices always drop during the new moon and rise during the full moon. It's how it works. XRP will always become the digital reserve of the government, plus becoming the bank. Keep buying when you can, while you can. Now, for my new moon people and the full moon people, which one is harder? Which one makes more sense? the full moon rising and all this, or, you know, the markets being controlled by high frequency algorithms and trading and AIs? Which one makes more sense? Or do they both blend together? That's the mysterious question. Do they both blend together? Or is one separate? Which one has more control? The full moon, the new moon, or the algorithms and the supercomputers? Which one has more influence? Because we hear this debate all day. We hear the new moon, and, you know, we hear this all day. I'm just curious. What do y'all say? I'm gonna continue.
Didn't cause an evacuation of the area. We look at flight patterns. We look at floodplains. We look at nuclear plants. We look at rail lines. We'll look at crime levels. We've looked at lightning strikes. The goal is to eliminate any possibility that one event can cause an outage in the facility. So a typical facility could be anywhere from $300 to $400 million.
You know, the wealth can be distributed evenly, or wealth can be distributed unevenly, and wealth can be distributed unevenly among people, and it can likewise be distributed unevenly and evenly between people and machines. I mean, all the money is flowing to the computers, and the same with these stock exchange facilities in New Jersey. The money is flowing through these points, and the machines are surrounding it, just sort of siphoning away that wealth. But if you go into the neighboring communities, the people are really very poor.
High-frequency traders are estimated to generate more than half of the entire equity trade volume in the US. Traders, or rather computers, making money by buying and selling within a matter of milliseconds.
If you think about the market and the center of the market being the innermost circle, the specialists or the market makers at the exchange members, and then there are these concentric circles as you go further and further out, and the last circle is some mom and pop investor that's not in a financial center. They're in the middle of a farming country or something, or farmland. The speed that the highest frequency trader knows something and can act on it before a discretionary trader sitting on his farm and his home PC is now a matter of a second or two.
Does that also mean that the high-frequency trader has to earn his or her money within these 2 seconds?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, because by then the rest of the world is processing the same kind of information. They call it the race to zero because zero is the amount of latency or delay. So if you think of this in a really metaphysical sense, in the actual market, an event happens. Someone raises their bid from $100 to $100.01. How fast can you actually receive that information? That's the first question. The second is, how fast can you process it? And the third is, how fast can you get your decision back to the marketplace to act on, right? So this is why speed matters.
I'm interested in the origins of the digital universe because it's this world that affects us all now. I mean, we live in this digital world, and I'm interested in the beginnings of things. How did it start? So this particular computer that I've spent so much, the temperature is 10 degrees. Now you have all our wealth.
I only see 570. Why isn't it updating? All right, we're in bear market!
All right, y'all go check that documentary out. It's called, let me see, Algorithmic Trading, High Frequency Trading Systems. It's on YouTube. Y'all can check that out if y'all are interested. Let's come back over here to the markets. If y'all brand new, just joining, subscribing, whatever. Appreciate y'all joining. Lenny, last moon, let's come over to the charts. All right, so if y'all are just joining, I'm looking at XRP. We just traded up into the SIBI. 1 hour SIBI, traded up into that, rejected it real smoothly. All right, not random at all. And now it looks like we're heading down lower, go down to the 15-minute. All right, so for the people that was buying earlier, now it looks like you're getting liquidated. So if you was buying this, now you're getting liquidated. What's up, Optimus? Appreciate you joining. I have no thoughts on BV Wilf Trump's DeFi coin. I don't get into all that. I have no opinion on that. All right, it's already enough to keep up with everything else. No opinion. I have no associate. I have no trust in nothing Trump, nothing. All right, that's just my opinion though. But if y'all want to speculate and throw y'all money in that, go ahead. You're gonna find out that these algorithms are doing damage to retail traders. Nice sell-off, man. Nice sell-off. Go down to a 5-minute. On the 5-minute time frame, we're displacing lower. All right, displacing lower. Go down to a 1 minute. And let's watch XRP sell off. I want to see XRP come on down. Take out this low right here. It is Asia session. It's currently 9:53 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are on Sunday. We are going into a bank holiday as well. So bank holiday, not much going on tomorrow. Not much going on tomorrow. Depending on what the market does, I might go live tomorrow. I don't know. Shit, we don't know. For us in the Discord, I'm not trading tomorrow. So we can definitely kick it in the Discord, but I'm not going to be trading tomorrow on a holiday. But definitely something to monitor and something to watch. Rob, 375 on September 7th, unless it takes off like crazy. If it keeps going normal, Rob, are you applying any type of technical analysis, Rob? Or are you just going off of the moon cycles? Let me know, Rob. What are you doing? How do you analyze the market? Is it strictly moon cycles, or do you apply any form of technical analysis? I would like to know. I would like to know, Rob. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Click the link in the description. Maddie Ghost, shout out to you. You have a bullish falling wedge on the weekly, so I'm shorting everything and stocking to flipping a few memes. We're headed to 100K Bitcoin. Are we still trading memes out here? Are we still in meme coins out here? Why not just come over here to the futures markets? How many times I got to tell y'all, if y'all making money in crypto, y'all can come over here and learn how to trade the futures markets. What y'all are doing is y'all putting money into the meme coins, and high frequency trading algorithms are chopping and killing people. And you're pretty much putting your money into a meme coin, holding a meme coin. When good luck with that. Okay. Holding it. If you're on my channel, man, if you watching my channel, we are, it's this next level shit over here. All right. We are the professionals. Rob, you said you're going off a pattern I have been following. Okay, Rob. Okay. Is that pattern just the moon cycles though, Rob? Or is it technical analysis? Is it just the moon cycles? Or is it like, I need more insight. I would like to have more insight. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon, y'all. The link is in the description. All right. Y'all can join the Discord, join the Patreon. Rob, you said no holding, just swing trade. Okay. Okay. As long as y'all are profitable, that's all that matters. Maddie, I made 3x on Wealthy and Doji Wi-Fi today. I day trade, then I don't hold. Okay, man. Shout out to y'all making money. Since 2021 moon cycles. All right, man, I got the moon cycle crew up in here. Steve Drag, XRP is frustrating me to the core. Steve Drag, explain a little bit more, man. Explain to me, why is it frustrating to you? Tell me how long you've been in XRP. Why is it frustrating you? When did you get in? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to ask you how much you have. I'm just saying, when did you come into crypto, XRP? And tell me a little bit why it's frustrating you. Blood moon next Sunday, total eclipse too. Oh man, it sounds like we about to go to another dimension. Y'all make it sound like we about to go to another dimension. Moon cycles and portals and blood moons and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We about to go into a whole nother dimension. All right. That means we gonna be in the future and we gonna be able to see a $4,000 XRP by the blood moon. By the blood moon. Rob, every new moon Powell has been coming out and talking, tanking the market. Then when the full moon comes around, the market's breaking records. Oh, well, I watched them to learn if there are any connections between price and moon cycle. The moon boy talk versus what's actually happening is getting to them. I agree with you, Daryl. The moon boy talk. I'm gonna need Steve, come back up here, man. Tell me why XRP is frustrating you. Maybe we can help that. We can help with some psychology. All right, trade it back over to this breaker. Excuse me. Trading back over to this candle right here. I want to see this candle. Let's see if it wants to reject this candle right here. Highlight that right there. Trade back up into it, and let's see if we can go lower. Yeah, man, the moon boy shit got y'all going crazy out here, man. Guys, they lied to y'all, these influencers and whatnot. Y'all let them lie to y'all. Oh, well, can't fade it. The algo's connected to the moon. Are they really? How can y'all? First of all, nobody was speaking algos until I presented it. So all of a sudden, I presented the algorithms to y'all, and now they're connected to the moon. Nobody, listen, nobody, y'all can go search around. Nobody else in crypto. Nobody else in this little space of whatever, this little universe of XRP and crypto. Nobody else is talking about algorithms controlling the market. Nobody else. I searched it. Nobody else is talking about it. If you can find one, let me know. I'll check them out. Nobody else is telling y'all algorithms and AI is controlling these markets. And I show you over and over again that there's most likely something going on that it can be predicted and timed. And you never heard that before, but now all of a sudden it's connected to the algos are connected to the moon. And at what point did I say the algos were connected to the moon? Check that cycle in them charts. They correlate. My 10x leverage short on pedal steel paint printing. What's up, Jay Manson? Shalom. Rob. Yep, and they set with the moon. I'm just saying, man, at what point, nobody else told y'all, okay? Nobody said the damn, I'm the first to do it over here on this crypto shit, to tell y'all these markets are controlled by algorithms. I've been going, let me go to YouTube right quick. Let's go to my channel. If I still got it up. I don't think I got it up no more. Let me see. God damn it. Nobody else. Everybody else is holding their face. I'm over here sitting there telling y'all the algorithm, the markets are controlled by algorithms. All right. Everybody else is holding their face. And now y'all are taking what I'm saying and saying, oh, the moon is connected to it. Which is funny. That's funny to me. Let me see, popular. I might have hit it. I don't know if it's still up here. Let me see. Yeah, I hit it. It's not up here. I did a video explaining the algorithm. But anyway, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. So let me see. Gabrielle, the algo reading the moon cycles. That's funny, man. Just look back in history in the charts. It's not random. This is the question, OL. Have y'all looked back in the history in the charts? Because I know y'all don't put in as much chart hours as I do. I know for a fact y'all don't. I know for a fact. So have you put in the time and went through these markets and found the connection between the moon and the algorithm? And if you in my Discord, if you was in the Discord in my Patreon, y'all know we spend about 6 to 8 hours. We'll sit there for 6 to 8 hours watching these markets. All right. Very intensive. So is it random? Okay, check it out. So you see the highlighted area that I just highlighted? Let me show you. I just sit here and highlighted it. Let me show you right quick. God damn it. So do you see this candle? I just sat here and outlined it a moment ago. This candle right here, I outlined this highlighted area. And I said I wanted to see price trade back into that. What does that have to do? And I want to see it trade into that and reject it. What does that have to do with the moon? Let me know. What does this trading back into this? And guess what? Smart money shorting in this area. They're putting on shorts. What does that have to do with the moon? Did we not just watch? Did we not just watch videos showing you how AIs and computers, like people are creating bots that are high frequency trading, and they don't care about no moon. It doesn't have, the AI doesn't care about no moon cycle. It doesn't care about a company. They don't care about who's on behind the company. It doesn't care. Who gives a fuck about a moon cycle when the whole business, the whole game is to make money. The whole game is to make money. So if you can make money in seconds, the moon ain't coming around every second. The moon isn't coming around every millisecond. It's not coming about. It comes what, every 30 days? An eclipse comes every so many years. Man. I don't need to look at an indicator, bro. If y'all clearly don't understand what I do, man. Y'all don't understand what I do. People like me don't care about no indicators, no moon cycles, no none of that. We on a different ball game over here. No disrespect to nobody neither. Don't take it personal. But it's just different. I'm gonna say this, because I don't think y'all are doing this as much as I do it. Okay. Some of y'all don't put the time in what I do. Y'all don't understand what's going on. I just try to present some of it to y'all. But y'all don't put as much time into these markets to see certain shit. I'm seeing certain shit and you're seeing moon cycles. The shit I'm saying has nothing to do with moon cycles. I'm sitting here forecasting and predicting price before it happens. I didn't need a moon cycle to predict price. And as long as some of y'all been watching me, y'all should understand that. How did we just key up into this level? I highlighted this in real time. I'm watching live price action. When does the moon come? On the 17th? Well, goddamn it, it's the 1st. I don't need to the 17th to be profitable and make money. I don't need to wait to the 17th. There's people right now making fucking millions of dollars right now, hundreds of thousands of dollars. And they don't, by the time the moon come around, they don't care. They're going to take the day off. Oh, well, you talking about day trading moon cycles for buying, selling spot long term. You still don't get it, OL. I know you want to defend the moon and whatnot, but you don't get it. B-Rush, I've seen it. This man reads the charts like Neo reads the Matrix. Real shit. 3 years of proof. Shout out to you, B-Rush, for the support over here. And OL, you've been here for a while. Oh well, you saying that, now here we go. You got different strategies, but okay, whatever. Like, which one is more efficient? That's what matters. Waiting for a moon cycle or day trading using algorithmic principles. Which one is more efficient? We need a moon channel in the Discord. I just might, man, just for y'all. I just might. Oh, just swing trade if I want to do futures. I go off the clock. Shout out to y'all, man. First of all, man, let's go to YouTube. Let's go to YouTube. I want to see right quick. Moon cycles. Crypto. Moon cycle Bitcoin. First of all, have y'all ever heard of a moon cycle until y'all came to YouTube? That's what I want to know. Have y'all ever heard? You never heard of a moon cycle until you came to YouTube and start watching YouTube videos. This is not, when you look at traditional investors, when you look at traders, they don't mention nothing about it. If you come to the trading world, understanding at a professional level, they don't talk about moon cycles and shit like that. And then y'all sitting here telling me that the algorithm that I introduced to y'all is coded to the moon cycles. And you never heard that principle or that you never heard that before until you watched my channel. You never heard somebody say the markers are algorithmic, they're coded, they're ran by algorithms, and all of a sudden you're connecting that to the moon. So now you're gonna take it and run with it. Yeah, man, it's connected to the moon cycles, the algorithms. I'm just messing with y'all as well. I'm not taking it personal. I'm just messing with y'all. So you mean to tell me a swing trading strategy is connected to the moon? When I can get in I do it all. I got 15, 16 different trading models that I can use. All right. Swing trading, position trading, all that shit. So matter of fact, let's do this. Let's do this right quick. All right. Let's do this. All right. let's go to the monthly time frame for XRP. All right. Let's go to the monthly time frame for XRP. And guess what? We're going to highlight this segment of price right here from February 2022 to right here. And for the people that are, quick on their toes and know how to do quick research, first of all, what profile is this in the chat? What profile is this in the chat? Y'all let me know in the chat. What kind of condition, what kind of algorithmic condition is this? What kind of market profile is this that I'm demonstrating? What's up, Shep? Appreciate you joining. Night Owl, you said, I'm going to hit this Fetty. If I don't die, XRP will hit at 10,000. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Daryl, millionaires don't use astrology. Billionaires do. JP Morgan. Now, if you ask me, check it out. Now, this is where if y'all ask me if they use moon cycles, yes, I believe they do. But when it comes to these financial markets, they probably don't. They don't. But when they do use moon cycles and they worship and they do their rituals, yeah, they use them. But why do they connect everything to the moon cycles? All right. I don't know. But nobody sideways consolidation. Okay, yes. So if you ever watch me, if you're first time to my channel, you never heard this before. The markets do 4 things. What are the 4 things that the markets do in the chat for y'all that been watching? And OL, you one of them, so you should already know that the markets repeat over and over again. I think XRP will hit 10K when the man walks on the moon. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Okay, what are the 4 things that the markets do? That consolidation, expansion, retracement, reversal. They repeat over and over again. Consolidation, expansion, retracement, reversal. There's nothing it repeats on all time frames, all cycles. So y'all in the chat that are quick on Google, matter of fact, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. So within this consolidation that lasted from 2022 all the way to 2024, how many moon cycles have there been? This is in this consolidation, how many moon cycles have there been for 2 years? This was 2 years worth of price action. If we want to, let's go back to October 2021, October 2024. So that's 3 years. That's 3 years of consolidation. How many moon cycles was in this consolidation for 3 years? New Earth, you're just joining. So I've been over it. I talked about it. I appreciate you joining though. I get my reason. You're probably late. How long have I been live streaming? I've been live streaming for about probably going on 3 hours. So Shep, let's go to ChatGPT. Let's go use AI because the AI is going to tell us how many moon cycles happened between the years of October 2021 through 24. Come on now, ChatGPT. Come on now, we got to back this up, man. Y'all telling me moon cycles play effect on these markets. Oh man, ChatGPT, it can't think right now. So let's see. It's been 1,000 between that time period. That was about 1,096 days. There was 37. I think somebody said it. Yeah, Shep, you said 36. So there was 37 moons. No, 38 cycles. So 38 moon cycles for those 3 years. All right, 38 moon cycles. So let's come back to XRP, and y'all telling me the market is connected to the moon. So in this time period, market consolidated for fucking 3 years, and y'all telling me, and there was 38 moon cycles within this time period, and y'all telling me, oh, wait, look at look at it. I just did it for y'all, and this how I know y'all don't be in the markets. This how I know y'all don't look at price action, because y'all don't have no idea what's going on. Y'all connecting shit to the moon. No disrespect to y'all, but like I said, I guarantee all of y'all in here don't spend as much time as I do in these markets. I'm telling you, I do this every day. For the past 5 years, every day, no days off. I'm looking at the markets. So there was 30, and you mean to tell me the markets crash and then break out? But this is a 3-year time period. There, when the moon hits your eye like a big piece of pie, that's a more. NQ and ES selling off. We're gonna get into it. When I get off here, we can go live in the Discord. Go down to the weekly. Why is there crickets though? Where everybody at with the moon shit? Optimus, you was talking about the moon cycles. Rob, you was talking about the moon cycle. Who else? OL, where you at, OL? This is 3 years of XRP consolidating. Y'all tell me to go look up the history. Go look it up. And I did it. There was 38 moon cycles in the past 3 years in this time period. And what did price do? There was 38 moons. BTC crashes $10,000 new moon and increases 10,000 for the full moon. If anything, it would be tied to the tide. Optimus, I understand that there's algorithmic component to price action. There's also psychological aspect to price action. So that's off topic, Optimus. Psychological aspect, yes, but we was talking about the moon. We talking about moon cycles and whatnot. That's what y'all was mentioning. That has nothing to do. The moon cycles had nothing to do with psychology. Nothing. So that's kind of off topic. I'm sitting here showing you a time window where there was 38 moons within this time period, and the market didn't crash. I don't consider this right here a crash. I don't consider this a crash. No, it's just a retracement. And then we consolidated for years. And within this, there was over 30 something moon cycles. That has nothing to do with price. I'm sitting here trying to tell y'all. I mean, y'all can try to, I don't know who y'all trying to convince. Y'all got to go to those other channels. Like y'all got to come to YouTube and convince these channels over here. You know what I'm saying? Moon cell cycles. Okay. Y'all got to come to these channels and convince them that there's moon cycles. Motherfuckers talking about the occult and shit. Y'all got to convince them. But when you're over here, you can't convince me because this is what I do. This is what I do for real. It seems like you only look at BTC. I'm currently looking at XRP. Rob, you looking how many moons are look at the price at the moon in June and full moon, then in July the husk now in all. You got to get it together, Rob. You know, I think you typing too fast, brother. Slow down, take your time. Slow down. And as far as trading, SEC suppresses the moon too. Full moon strategy. How much money has been lost? Matter of fact, let's go look. Let's go see how many people, and if we're talking about traders in the market. Lenny, what's the name of that website? Is it something glass? Nah. Crypto. What's the name of the website, Lenny? I know you got it. Damn, I keep forgetting it. What's the name of the website? Now I see what they mean by we going to the moon like in crypto. It's the moon trading cycle. That's what I'm saying. People are like, come on, man, you dealing with somebody who really trade. Appreciate it, Lenny. CoinGlass. Let's go to CoinGlass. And let's see how many people right now that are trying to go long, because we had some people in here earlier trying to go long in XRP, right? Let's go see how many people got liquidated in the past. You know, let's see. Let's just go see. Let's go to liquidations. All right. This is let's go within the past 24 hours. So within the past 24 hours, there's been $24 million liquidated out of Bitcoin. Within the last 24 hours, there's been $7.5 million liquidated out of XRP. All right, so whenever these moon cycles come around, y'all remind me, okay? Remind me, because we're going to check how many people got liquidated who's trading these markets. All right, if you're long-term investing, then you're just long-term investing. Come on, man. Y'all got to come correct when y'all come to my channel. We don't play. I'm not that channel. Moon cycles. Y'all been watching these channels for too long. Moon honey hack. Moon money hack. Look at this shit. Okay. That's, bro, if you ever come to the South, if you ever go to New Orleans, all right, we got people out there scamming that dress just like this person right here. Moon money hack. All right. People are scamming. Okay. Scamming. Ultimate crypto exit strategy. Moon phases strategy. Okay. Why is this so why is this so oversaturated? You ever asked that question? Trade with the moon. Okay. Does this somebody look like, does she look like somebody who really know how to trade? Or is that channel popping off, right? Is that channel popping off? 39,000 views. Lunar trading, using the moon's phase cycles to trade, plus full moons for profits. Come on, man. Y'all gotta sharpen up. Y'all come to my channel, y'all need to tighten up. Rob, you saying charts don't lie? I'm in the charts every day, Rob. And you not, I'm talking about, my channel is a charting channel. All right. My channel is all technical analysis. This is what I do. All right. Come on, man. Y'all, when you say charting doesn't lie, you're talking to the main person who calls this shit to the fucking precision. All right. With precision. Now we selling off. Guess where we're coming down to? This level right here. Does the moon, is it lying to you? Where are we coming? This level right here. You see this trend line? We're coming down to that level. All right. We're going to get down to that level. And then we're going to come below that and drop down to this level. For y'all in the chat, what market maker profile is this? What kind of market maker profile is this in the chat? For y'all that follow and subscribe. Also, what is this candle right here for y'all in the chat? What is this up close candle? What's that called? All right. Y'all need to tap into the Patreon if y'all really want to learn strategy and learn how to trade. All right. What is that right there? If we don't even come back down to it, let's go ahead and come on down. Like, it's almost like I'm calling for it. All right. It's almost like I got the magic wand. It's almost like I got the keys to where I want to see price go to. And you telling me the moon charts don't lie? Well, guess what? Guess what? I don't care about the new moon. All right. If you're focusing on the new moon, that has nothing pertaining to me, because I don't need the new moon to be profitable. All right. What are we trading into on the 15-second time frame right here? What is this called? Right there. Let's see what that's called. What is that called right there? Trading up into it. Trade to the midway point of it, which is called consequent encroachment. Now let's see if we can sell off. Let's see if we can reject that and come sell off. It's continuation. Let's see a continuation. Go out to the 1 minute. Yeah, that's bearish. 5 minute. All right, we touched that order block, but we're trading back inside of this. Back down to the 1 minute. Back down to the 15-second. And let's see it curve, or we're going to go back up into that order block on the 1 minute. And we trade back to the order block. Boom, just like that. Now let's watch the midway point of the order block. Oh, is that random? Is that random? We trade up into that. Now, can we get the sell off? Is that random? Huh? We trade up into that level right there, as I called it, real time. And now can we sell off? Does that have anything to do with the moon? Okay. Does that have anything to do with the fucking moon? All right. I'm just saying, man, come on. Who y'all playing with, man? Who y'all playing with? Who are y'all playing with? Shep, you said I have a crowd tonight. I appreciate everybody joining. I for sure appreciate everybody joining. Make sure y'all smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Tonight was about high frequency trading. That's why that's why XRP doesn't go nowhere, because y'all have no idea what's going on with these algorithms and these artificial intelligence that I'm introducing to y'all, and it has nothing to do with the moon. But I respectfully, no disrespect for people who use that strategy, but there's way more superior things going on behind the scenes. It has nothing. If you're just simply relying on moon cycles, man, and you're a trader. Now, if you're a long-term investor, then that's another thing. But if you're somebody who like to speculate and trade, and your whole strategy is moon cycles, you're definitely liquidity for us. You're definitely our liquidity. We like to attack you. All right. We like to get you out the market. So that's what I'm teaching. So is it random we trade up into that order block and then come back down into this 15-minute fair value gap? And now we're going to come down and take out the liquidity. And y'all mean to tell me, the moon did that? And if I was trading this market, and if you don't know, go watch my videos on my channel. That's what we do. All right. If I was trading this market, I would be up in profits, shorting the market, because a lot of y'all only think or know how to buy. I don't know why. Y'all only think buying. No, you can short these markets as well and make money. And that pretty much hedges against long-term investing. Be rushed. One thing the moon is bringing out the crazy people. Yep. If you ever notice, whenever the moons come out, shit get crazy every time the moon come out. So whenever the moon come out, I like to kind of be indoors, because the streets get real crazy out here in the world. You know what I'm saying? People start dying. People become reckless, road rage. It's always something crazy when the full moon comes out. So I'm definitely tapped in and spiritual. All right. I'm definitely tapped in and very spiritual. But when it comes to these markets, nah. These markets have no emotions. All right. This shit, an algorithm don't care about a fucking moon. Boom, just like that. All right. Is that random or is it not? Is it random or is it not? Did the moon do that? Huh? And before I'd even started this live stream, I already told y'all where the price was going. So y'all can miss me with the moon talk. If y'all come to my channel, y'all can miss me with that. Y'all can say that for your moon channels. This is not a moon channel. The moon would not help you in futures trading, but guess what, Rob? You have, this ain't futures trading right here. This is live XRP. This is crypto. This is the spot asset of crypto, XRP. And I can show you this in Bitcoin. It don't matter what market. Y'all can sit over here and argue with me all you want. Go to Bitcoin. Every market. Every fucking market. Same. Is it similar or is it not? Is it similar or is it not? Huh? The sell-off? Is the moon doing that, or is these markets coded and algorithmic? What else y'all want me to see? You want to go to Ethereum? Let's go to Ethereum. Let's go to the 1 minute time frame. Let's go see. Oh, is it coded or is it not? Is the market all doing? Is Ethereum retracing right now? Yep. Is XRP retracing right now? Yep. Is Bitcoin retracing? No, Bitcoin's still selling off. So what market you want to go to? Let's go look at XLM. Let's go down to the 1 minute. XLM selling off, okay? Selling off, retracing, just like XRP, all right? So what market you want me to go through? I can show you it in all markets. 1 minute. That's XDC, but it also sold off. All right, XDC sold off. Do I need to go to the stock market? Because I can show y'all in the stock market. Let's come over to the NASDAQ. Oh, look, what do we have in the NASDAQ? A sell-off. Go down to the 1 minute. A sell-off in the NASDAQ. So you let me know if it's random or not, or is the moon doing all this shit? You let me know, because I can walk through every market and show you the same exact shit going on and on and on, over and over and over again. All right. When you come to my channel, it's a different level of intelligence over here. I'm not the smartest man in the world, but we operating on a different frequency. All right. We just on some higher level shit. All right. We just doing different things. I already showed ETH, Alex. ETH also selling off. ETH selling off. B-Rush, this is like a Tyson fight. Jab, hook, uppercut, jab, right, cross. Not. Yep, I agree with you. These markets are just, yes. Yes. Nobody answered my question earlier. ETH sell off as well. Back to XRP. So is it random that XRP goes exactly to my target and in reverse? Is that random? Why didn't it continue to go lower? That's because smart money, traders, algorithms are taking profits right there. They took profits at that low that I highlighted in real time. I told y'all where it wanted to go. They took profits at this low because they're shorting, but you're too stuck waiting on a moon cycle, but they're making money selling it. And guess what they did? They purchased it back and now they're buying it back up to a premium to get ready to sell it back down to a discount. Come on, man. Y'all don't understand what's going on in these markets. Y'all have no idea what's going on. I'm sitting here trying to teach y'all. I've been trying to teach y'all. Trying to show y'all exactly what's going on. My channel is an educational channel. We focus on technical analysis. All right. I've been seeing this shit repeat every day for the past 5 years. And I know what's going on. He said the moon is making me sweat. But hopefully y'all having a good Sunday. Hopefully y'all got having a good vacation or whatnot. Y'all enjoy y'all day off. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got a day off, some people don't have a day off. But hopefully y'all have a good Labor Day. You know what I'm saying? Wishing that well for y'all. So what do? We trade back up into the inversion gap. All right. Now, what is my next target for XRP? And this applies to all markets. A lot of people done got ghost in here, man. A lot of y'all done walked away, man. Did I kill all that moon talk? I mean, I don't knock y'all for the moon shit, but when it comes to me, we're not gonna do that moon shit over here. We're not gonna do that. All right. Not knocking what y'all do, but that's just not what, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna knock it down every time. Lenny, if I moon, the XRP chart will go to 10K. I need you to hurry up and moon then, Lenny. I need you to go ahead and just do what you need to do. Next target. Is that what level is that? Let's go out to the weekly. Oh, next target, monthly fair value gap. You can see where we're currently heading. If you just joining, you probably didn't hear me talk about it, but I called this level at the beginning of the live stream. I knew exactly where it wanted to go. Also told y'all, hey, we're going to sell off to start the month, and we're dropping down there. Rob, what's OT gonna do? What is OT, Rob? Rob, you typing too fast, bro. You typing too fast. What you mean OT? What is OT? Okay, Shep, you hunting with the family and the friends. Shout out to you. Y'all be safe out there. What it gonna be at tomorrow? What's this gonna be at tomorrow? Well, we already in tomorrow. It's already tomorrow. Rob, it's currently Asia and it's already Monday in Asia. And tomorrow's a bank holiday. So on bank holidays, I'm not expecting much. So if you want to, we're not expecting much. We're dropping down to a discount and they might hold it all on Monday. So remember I said that as well. I know you're trying to challenge me like, oh, okay, where's going tomorrow? Because you being convinced because the moon shit ain't working. All right. It don't work over here. But as far as tomorrow, I see them dropping it down to discount and giving y'all the opportunity to accumulate. So are you going to sit back and wait for it? Or are you going to be ignoring it, you know what I'm saying, and miss the opportunity? That's the question. Tomorrow is going to be at a discount. And are you going to take advantage of the discount for XRP? All right. I don't know, Rob. I don't know what you're saying, Rob. I don't know what you're saying. You say you barely got cell service, Shep. You can always go back and watch the live stream, bro. Always go back and watch the live stream. Back down to the 1 minute. And on the 1 minute, XRP on the way selling off. Let's go down to let's say 15 second. 15 second looking optimal and heavy. Trade up into that little Sibby right there on the 15-second. Gonna trade through it, or we gonna use it and sell off? What we gonna do? We got an order block as well. 15-second order block. A lot of volume in the market right now. A whole lot of volume. All right, a lot of volume going on during Asia to start the month. They're in a hurry. I believe they're gonna drop it down to discount and then accumulate and go long. You know, go higher to end the month. We'll see though. Monday is Labor Day. It's going to 285 right now. Now is a low as it's going to get for the rest of the month. Five-minute. Yeah, we should see a, let's go down to the 1 minute. All right, we got a Sibby. Let's highlight that Sibby. Sell side imbalance right here. Buy side inefficiency. I'm gonna highlight that. Let's see if we want to reject off of that and go lower. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Boom. You see how we trade up into that? It's not random. That ain't random at all. Y'all seen that? Or did you miss it? You might have not have seen it because guess what? Those high frequency algorithms are in the market. Did you see it trade up into that? Tap it and reject it. If you weren't paying attention, I don't know what you were doing. Boom, tap it. And y'all, did the moon do that? Did the moon do that? Tap it, reject it. Come on, man. Come down lower. Come down to my target. Nobody else on y'all YouTube channel is doing this. I mean, nobody else on YouTube is showing y'all how to do this, especially in the crypto space. Oh, well, lots of influencers have been saying alt's going parabolic for a month now. They are so misleading people. Oh, well, I think they misleading you sometimes too. I think you be getting caught up in that. Because you listening to them. Who gives a damn what they talking about? Or you got to find people that's going to give you real value. And you already know I've been giving y'all that for the longest. I think y'all been getting caught up in the influencers. I just laugh at them. But who the fuck is listening to these influencers at this point? Especially if you've been in this space for a very long time. You should have been stopped listening to them a very long time ago. Lane Slayer, we're going to pump again in the week. All right, we talking about Wolf 5, whatever. Trump will bring attention. What is this shit coming from? I never heard of this shit, but y'all bringing it to my channel. Oh, well, they are not telling people to be patient, wait for discounts like you, boss. I'm keeping it real, man. Keeping it real. I'm one of the realest left. I'm one of the realest people left on YouTube, all right? I'm keeping my integrity. I'm not selling out. All right, we trade back up to the Sibby. Give y'all another opportunity. Not random. All right, not random. Not random. Trade back up into that. Algorithmic. Not moonish. Moon cycles. No. Trade back up to, excuse me. Trade back up into the Sibby. And eventually we're going to displace lower and we're going to go down to that monthly fair value gap. All right. 272. And guess what? People are panicking. Let's go check YouTube. Well, before I do that, I want to see price sell off before I do that. How many people are getting liquidated right now? Let's go over here. Let's go look to the last hour, XRP. So within the last hour, there's been about 1.2 million liquidated out of XRP. Bitcoin 2.5 million. Who in their right mind would be trying to buy this right now? They're silly because they don't know what's going on. Maybe they're trying to time it. I don't know what they're doing, but they're getting liquidated. Ethereum, people getting liquidated. A lot of people, here we are right here. So damn. So this is what y'all are promoting, this LW5. I'm just going to call it LW5. In the last hour, there's been 428,000 liquidated out of there. So let's go look at this, man. Y'all keep talking about this shit on my channel. And let's go look at it. Because we like to pull up facts over here. LW5 crypto. All right, and I have no idea what this is. What the fuck is this? Y'all let me know in the channel in the chat. What is this? What is LW5? I'm trying to find a good exchange to look at it on. I guess I'll look at Binance. No, I'll look at Binance. What the fuck is this? LW5. And there's no real pairs. They got a USDC pair, but I don't like looking at tether pairs. because you already know Tether ain't regulated. It's just a scam market. It only launches tomorrow. Why are y'all so hyped up about this? And where did this shit come from? LW5. It's Trump's new coin in pre-launch. Man, Trump is about to liquidate y'all again. Are y'all in this? Are y'all in this? World Liberty Financial? It's not even on no major exchange. So why would you take it serious? It say Binance, but I don't think Binance is regulated. Let me see. It's on MEX. Let me see. Perpetual contract. I don't want to look at. Let me see. You said I got to look at the perpetual. Let's look at the perpetual then. All right, it's already saying this shit is launched. I mean, it's already live, I guess. And they're gonna liquidate y'all. If y'all are silly to put y'all money into this, I'm gonna make a thumbnail just for y'all. All right, I'm gonna make a thumbnail just for y'all. And what's your goal with this? Right now, y'all. Oh yeah, they setting y'all up. They're definitely setting y'all up. They're definitely setting y'all up. Let's go out to the 15-minute. On a 15-minute time frame, it don't matter what market I look at. It happens on all markets. So, looking on the 15-minute time frame, they're leaving behind lows in the market, leaving behind these liquidity pools. So once it goes open, it might pump up a little bit, but they're definitely coming back for the liquidity. Because guess what? All of y'all are piling into this right now. All of y'all are piling into this. And you better believe those AI algorithms, they're already in place. They're already in place to do the liquidation. They're already in place to do the liquidation. So if you don't see the setup, I don't know what to tell you. Let's go out to the 1 hour. On the 1 hour time frame, we got several things to look at. We got a SIBI. All right, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. Check it out right there. We're going to trade up into that. Also, we got this inversion gap right here. I'm looking at that as well. Inversion, fair value gap. Let's go out to the 4 hour. Let's get the 4 hour. Okay, on the 4 hour time frame, y'all in the chat, what is this right here? What is this that I'm highlighting? What is this? What is this? It's a setup. People, listen, retail right now is trading. They're jumping in this right now. Some of y'all in here are jumping in this. Y'all not going to heed the words that I'm saying. We're going to revisit this. So y'all definitely remind me. What is this right here? This candle right here. Trump launching a coin again. That is crazy. Y'all didn't learn the first time? And y'all hyping it. Y'all coming to my channel. The audacity of y'all. Y'all coming to my channel telling me about a Trump coin after the first time. We done reviewed that, the Trump coin, all right? We reviewed that. Look where it's hanging out at right here. Claude, Trump's going to rug pull again. These clowns. Oh, now y'all see it coming though, all right? Don't start seeing it coming after I'm showing you what from a technical analysis perspective. Look what they're doing. What is this right here in the chat? Yes, OL, it's a SIBI. It's a SIBI, sell side, which is at a premium, right? We're trading up into a premium. All right. We traded through it and broke through. We sold off. We already sold off, all right? And now we're retracing back into the premium at the midway point of the SIBI. So, okay, fuck around and find out. I'm going to be laughing. I'm going to be laughing tomorrow, and I'm going to be watching it. Let's go down to the monthly. Now, it's too early. It's too early. This shit just opened, Friday? At the end of the month? Oh, it's a trap. Also, if y'all want to look at something else, what is this right here? Look at the wick. Y'all see that large wick it made? Let's highlight that. All right, now. What do we call that in the chat? What do we call that? If you're brand new to the channel, I got 43 people watching. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. All right, hit that like button. I need about 10 different new subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. What is this that we call right here? This is a ghost pool, right? That's a ghost pool. It's at a premium. So we're not even up to the lower quadrant of it. So let's see, weekly. Let's go down to the daily. 4 hour. Let's see. Now, if it breaks out, You better believe it's a manipulation move. If it breaks out, there goes the high, which this just launched Saturday. It just launched Saturday. So there goes the high right there. So there's liquidity above the market. It might want to go up there. They're going to, this is what they're going to do. If it breaks out and goes higher, they can do two things. They launch it, it breaks out, all right? And it takes out this liquidity pool right here. And it starts to go higher. In the process of it going higher, like this, that's going to draw retail into this because they're going to be hyping. They're going to be like, oh, the Trump coin is going higher. Look, they're going to draw it up just like this, and they're going to get everybody locked in into buying this. All right. And then as before, we always see this move right here. As they trap them in as buyers, they're going to do this just like that and liquidate it. All right. They're going to do that right there and liquidate the shit out of that. Just like that. Do I need to show y'all Trump coin? That's exactly what they're going to do, because guess what? They're going to be taking profits up in here and then they're going to tank it just like that. Just like that. Now let's go look at Trump coin. Let me find the exchange. The hell? Now let's go out to the monthly. So again, this was the Trump coin, all right? This is the Trump coin, all right? So are y'all willing to play this game right here? Because it did open. Let's go out to the weekly. When Trump coin opened, it just sold the fuck off. And it has not recovered ever since. It has not recovered ever since. How many of y'all still hold Trump coin? Y'all let me know in the chat. How many of y'all still hold Trump coin? I guess nobody hold it. But anyway, this is the same exact thing I see happening in whatever y'all are promoting, all right? Whatever y'all are talking. You say a fool is born every day. You have to look at another exchange. Caleb and Brown added it later. Okay, I might check them out, but I ain't playing with it. I'm not playing with it. There's more opportunities out here. All right, XRP still consolidating, setting up to go off, sell off lower. And we should be getting that speed here in a moment. What time is it? Oh, we're going to get it in the macro. So at 10:50, let's watch. See what it does. Most memes sell off when Coinbase added. So does that mean put your money in it? Does that mean chase it? Does that mean throw money at it because you know that's what's going to happen? Why throw money? Why risk capital? Why risk your capital? Here we are right here with XRP doing exactly what I said again. Did the moon do it? That's why y'all watch me, bro. That's why y'all watch me, because nah, we ain't dealing with no speculation, and that's real speculation for you. All right. But I do believe in moon cycles and spirituality and with spirituality and shit like that. But and the moon definitely has effects on humans and animals and every living creature. If you ever watch ants, they move during moon cycles as well. So it's a universal thing. But as far as these markets, nah, these things have no feeling. The market has no feelings at all. A moon can't influence the damn markets. Mondo, I'm not buying no Trump coin. I just need him to sign the Clarity Act. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to you, Mondo. Fuck all this Trump coin and whatever coin he launching. We need them Clarity Acts. We need laws and regulations into play so that the real intelligent investors reap the benefits. All right. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if y'all are brand new. All right. Subscribe. Hit that like button. Subscribe, hit that like button. I need about 10 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, sign up, subscribe to the YouTube. Also, if you're not tapped into the Discord or the Patreon, make sure y'all come over here and tap into the Patreon. All right. I got different things, different lessons, mentorships, community. Whatever y'all want to sign up for, y'all make sure y'all tap into that as well. Let me just come back to XRP. Just waiting. So here in about 2 minutes. Now let's see if I can time this. In about 2 minutes, I want to see price just sell off. Let's see if I can time this. Do I got the magic wand? Let's see if the market wants to just sell off in 2 minutes. Let's see. It's so funny how people chase XRP yet they keep offering discounts. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh, I mean, that the whole concept of dollar cost averaging, I don't subscribe to that. That's you know, that's like almost like every time you get paid, throw money in it. It don't matter the price. It doesn't matter. Y'all heard that narrative. But every time you buy in, it gets more expensive, and you don't really have no average. Your average is all over the place. No, smart money is waiting. All right, smart money builds capital, and they wait for money to come to wherever they want. So here we are, 1050. Just like that. Did y'all just hear what I said? Let me see in 2 minutes if it sells off. Did I not just say that? Did I not just say that? When y'all gonna learn, bro? Like, come on now. I just sat here and said, let me see in the next 2 minutes if this sells off. Come on. I mean, how much more convincing do you need? I don't think some of y'all get it. Yeah, man. Did the moon do that? Or did I do it? I mean, shit, did the moon do it or did I do it? Was that not timing the market? Like when I said in 2 minutes, I want to see this sell off. Was that not timing the market? And they tell you, oh, you can't time the market. How many times y'all heard people say you can't time the market? How many times have you heard people say you can't time the market? But then I just time the market. I said in 2 minutes, I want to see this sell off. How do I know the specific details in 2 minutes I wanted to see it sell off? How did I possibly know that? I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, shit. That's why I say tap into the Patreon, tap into the Discord. Maybe you'll find out. All right, if you want to know more insight. But here we are. Let's go ahead and come down to my liquidity pool. Let's go out to the 5 minute. 1 minute. Shep, I know you would never doubt it. You always support, you always show love up in your Shep. So I already know. I know who the real ones are, and I know who the ones that think otherwise. J Manzi, you said something blocking the moon? Hell yeah. They could just They could shoot a radar up there or something, a laser, and block the shit out. All right. What isn't China trying to create another moon? So what y'all gonna say when China creates the second moon? Y'all never seen that? China trying to create another moon in the sky and create an artificial moon. What happens when they create the artificial moon? Y'all gonna blame everything on the artificial moon? There, he said the damn clouds. Y'all funny, man. Y'all funny as hell. Yeah, man, the clouds got in the way. The clouds got in the way. I'm just trying to see my liquidity taken. We're trading up into this SIBI right here. Got a 5 minute order block right there. If we go up there any higher. All right, 1 minute. Just like that. So is it random? We trade up into this gap in price, go to the midway point, sell off. That's an indication. That's a strong indication that this shit is about to get crazy. It's gonna sell off hard. Pause. Paul, they say China runs the dark side of the moon. We will make double with 2 moons. Y'all funny, bro. Y'all funny. Oh yeah, that's a strong boom. It didn't stay there long. Now it's about to just sell off real heavily. But we're definitely gonna hit my liquidity and let's see what they want to do. So y'all sit here, I sat here and showed y'all live what price can do. And it's doing it, and y'all tell me the moon is involved? No, man, this shit is, this shit is algorithmic. This whole live stream tonight was about algorithmic high frequency trading algorithms controlling the markets. We got senators and bankers sitting here telling y'all what's going on, but y'all still convinced that the moon is doing it. I'm here to cleanse this whole crypto space. I'm here to cleanse it up and get it to where it needs to be. All right. I'm trying to cleanse this shit up and get y'all on the right minds, on the right track of what's going on behind these markets. And stop falling for these damn influencers. I'm so burnt out. I don't even look at crypto content no more. I don't even look at it no more. I go laugh at it and I'll go look at sentiment. But as far as listening to the XRP community, Bitcoin maxes, I don't listen to that shit no more. That shit is a waste of time. All right. These people, I'm surprised. I don't see how these people. Okay, these people are definitely paid. In my honest opinion, these influencers, they're paid because I'm burnt out. I'm not even no full-time YouTuber. I'm burnt out doing YouTube already. So how can these people that been these influencers for years not be burnt out? The only way they can't be burnt out is if they're being paid to do what they do. That's just what I think. These people must be getting paid a nice little check to promote, the holding faces and shit. You know what I'm saying? Holding their faces and telling you, the same similar shit. Because if you have not experienced burnt out creating content, then you getting paid. They paying you. They definitely paying you. All y'all favorite content creators, especially in the XRP community, they getting paid off, bro. Now that's just speculation. That ain't facts, but that's what I'm thinking, because to wake up every day and lie to people, that's the craziest shit. Wake up every day and lie, or just whatever hype, moon boy hype shit up. Oh, let me see. 15-minute time frame. Night Owl, you agreeing with me? Yeah, man, this shit, ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Daryl, even a broken clock is right twice a day. That's 100% facts. But, yeah, man, these damn crypto influencers, especially y'all favorite ones, these people getting paid, bro. Ain't no way. Because they've been doing this shit every day for years. Shep, you can't get burnt out. Good education here. That's just me being selfish. No. I'm going to always do this, but I am going to take breaks because I also trade every day. I trade every day in a professional way. You know what I'm saying? And I'm also coaching other people. So, and then when the crypto market isn't doing nothing, it's very, I like to look at it. I know certain times when you're supposed to be in the market and not the market. So right now, all last month, you had to been patient. That shit was eating everybody alive last month. It was just eating everybody up. The month of August was just eating everybody up. I was seeing it across all social media. People was just complaining. People frustrated. People ready to tap out. But y'all not understanding that these markets are controlled, and there's certain times where you're supposed to be in the market, and there's certain times where you're supposed to be engaged in the market. Like right now, they're about to give y'all opportunity to engage the market as we drop down to these discount levels. So as we sell off into that monthly fair value gap, y'all the whole time, the entire August, y'all should have been finding ways to accumulate capital and taking advantage of some of these assets that y'all, really want to accumulate. Because they was giving you the markets go from a premium to discount to premium. That's all they do. They consolidate, retrace, expand, and consolidation, expansion, retracement, and they reverse. They repeat these same functions all the time. And there's buyers and sellers on both sides of the markets. If you're a long-term investor, you got to be patient and wait for your trade set up. It has nothing to do with moon cycles. You got to wait for a discount. You want to be a buyer at discount. You want to be a seller at premiums. So that might have been a lot for some of y'all, but again, it's just, I don't know. I've been putting in this time, man. I've been putting in this time. But you definitely are, as a trader, you'll get burnt out. Doing anything, you'll get burnt out. Some of y'all are burnt out at y'all job. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of y'all are burnt out with watching content creators that repeat the same shit. Like, I hit a peak. Me personally, I hit a peak with the XRP shit. All right. I hit my peak. I can't do it no more. Unless it's what I'm doing. Unless it's like analysis and watching price and understanding where I want my entries and when I want my exits and whatever my strategy is, because I'm doing it for myself. I'm not doing it, for other people. Even though I'm on YouTube, I'm doing it for y'all, but in my personal time, I'm not doing, I'm locked in, I'm focused. In a personal setting. I'm not all that hype shit. Nah, that shit is fake. All right. Daryl, I scooped up some XDC down at a weekly volume balance. See, Daryl, you using the concepts off my channel and you taking advantage. And guess what? You're gonna reap the reward because you understood. You was here every day and you was studying the market. You was understanding price. And just based off the free shit on my channel, y'all have learned a lot. All right. Y'all have learned a lot. And all these things are applicable. And you can start making money or making smarter investments by being patient and utilizing the concepts. And that's exactly what you did, Daryl. See, y'all are grabbing, you know what I'm saying? To be honest, I'm putting, not financial advice, but people using my channel and making money. I'm just saying that people are using my channel and making money. And that's rewarding to me. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are listening to me and y'all have made money watching my channel. That's crazy. Y'all have made money watching my channel. And then for my private members, they're learning how the markets behave every day on a intraday perspective. They're learning how the markets behave algorithmically. I can't say that word. Algorithmically. I can't say that word for nothing. Y'all are learning how the markets behave from an algorithmic perspective. So, for the people that's tapped into the Discord, y'all learning, you know what I'm saying? People that are committed to this shit. This is a lifetime skill, okay? This is a long-term, lifetime skill. Nobody else, you know what I'm saying? Once you learn this skill set, as long as I showed y'all these data centers. These data centers are not going nowhere. The level of security, the level of just insurance, like having multiple data centers that's driving the financial systems, these banks, these financial markets, they have multiple data centers. So if one goes down, the other one will continue to drive the markets. I just showed y'all that. So these things ain't going nowhere. These things are highly secure, these markets ain't going nowhere. So if you learn this skill set and understand what I'm teaching y'all, this shit is it's a lifetime skill set. Nobody can take it from you, regardless of where you learn it from. And it ain't moon cycles, all right? Trying to tell y'all. So boom, just like that, all right? Y'all see me outline that at the beginning of this live stream. At the beginning, when I went live and I told y'all it was Asia session, I said I want to see price drive down to this level right here. And guess what? That's the entire, from 8 o'clock all the way to 11 o'clock p.m. A 3-hour window. I've been sitting here watching live. Been sitting here on the live stream, and I outlined exactly where price wanted to go. And the moon didn't do that. And guess what? We had it. Now we're going to continue to go lower. And I already outlined where I think we're going to go lower at. I showed y'all that as well. So make sure y'all subscribe. Before I get up out of here, I need subscribers. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Y'all come over here, tap into the Patreon. And y'all tap into the Patreon. Let me get the link. I'll show y'all. Y'all tap into the Patreon. Y'all join the Discord. All right. I got beginner lessons. I got mentorships where we live stream the markets every day. Whatever fits your personality or your schedule, y'all tap in. If you just want to be a part of the community, that's cool as well. A lot of information, a lot of people, a lot of smart people, a lot of information A lot of people dropping good information in the Discord. So make sure y'all tap in. All right. Make sure y'all tap in. Other than that, man, shit, that's going to be it. That's going to be it. I just pretty much showed y'all what an Asia session looks like for XRP. I showed y'all what an Asia session looks like. We drove down. We started the new month. And during Asia, on the first day of the month, sold off. And guess what? If you didn't take profit as a trader right there, guess what? They're reversing it on you just like that. That's not random. Why does it drop down to that level? And if you didn't take profit and you're a trader, price starts reversing, it starts to take away all the gains that you created. That's why you got to set your limit order right there. That's why I got my target right there. Because if I was trading, I would have been out the market right there. Now we're going to continue to go lower. But as a trader, I'm thinking to take profits. Appreciate it, Shep. Y'all enjoy y'all Labor Day as well. Definitely appreciate y'all subscribing, joining, and whatnot, everything. And I'll get with y'all on the next one. Peace out.